This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This is a PSA, or public sock announcement. Experts have declared Bombas socks as the best way to warm up chilly feet. These pairs are super cushy, soft, and designed for maximum coziness. Plus, for every pair purchased, another pair will be donated, so someone in need of essential clothing can stay warm this winter. Go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
This season, the Bob and Tom Television Network presents a Christmas special you'll never forget. Hey, there's the doorbell. I'll bet it's carolers. That's right. America's favorite zombies are taking a break from terrorizing the countryside to ring in the holidays. It's a Walking Dead Christmas. Everybody knows that zombies can eat flesh, but who knew? They can also sing like angels. And no one can embrace the true meaning of Christmas like zombies. It's a Walking Dead Christmas. And what Christmas special would be complete without a surprise visit from Santa Claus?
All right, Bobby. Now tell old Santa Claus what you'd like
Hey, give me back my spleen or you're on my naughty list.
It's a Walking Dead Christmas. Right after the inspirational Redneck Christmas special, here comes Jesus Boo Boo. Only from the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Hey, good morning. How are you? Hello. And welcome to the Bob and Tom Show.
It's a party. You're invited.
You caught us partying. There's Christy at the news desk.
Hello.
Oh, I was wondering what happened to my Aunt Mark's couch. It became a sweater for Christy
Yes,
Lee.
it did. Very proud to wear it. Thank you, Auntie.
Aunt Mark was a lovely woman.
Was she?
She made a delicious turkey gravy. I'm not sure what her recipe was. It was a dark gravy, Josh. I think you'd appreciate it.
Maybe she put coffee grounds in it.
Could be. I wish I could find out. I'll have to ask my cousin.
There's Pat Godwin.
Where?
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick, and here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Well, thank you very much. Look at those Christmas lights. Isn't that nice driving in this morning? Christmas lights
I was
everywhere.
like, what Christmas?
Not in here. I just meant out where they belong on the streets.
You are really something. Wow.
I love the ones over here on the corner where they just do the tree.
No, she's doing
one string of lights on all the tree trunks. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Those are
so
great.
Cool.
Yeah.
They look like spires.
Yeah.
They're just
like
lovely.
a woods full of light.
Yes, it's so nice.
Are you in, Josh, on this talking about trees, lights on trees?
I do like the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
I forgot we have Scrooge at the wheel.
No, it's fine.
Whatever.
Okay, well, we have some
believe
interesting
holidays.
Christmas tree news in the news coming up. Also, a lot of NASA stuff today. Some of it's really cool. At least I think it is. The this thing with the cat video that they've... Have you heard about this?
No. Is there a cat in space?
Well, no.
They shot a video back of a cat.
It's a little confusing. It's a video of a cat that was shot on Earth, obviously. But they broadcast it back to Earth 100 times faster than traditional communications with this new laser thing that they've got. And it's just so cool. We'll get to it coming up. We've also got NASA and problems with the not problems with, but the procedures that one has to go through as an astronaut to use a space toilet. Kind of interesting.
We've always been curious about that.
And it came up with Cal Penn was doing an interview with one of the astronauts, and it came up. Cal Penn, a friend of the show, he's been here in the studio.
I'm guessing a lot of suction.
That's actually part of it.
The restroom.
But they have to be trained to use space
toilets.
toilets.
Of course, it's not just like going into.
But when you hear some of the aspects of the training, I think you'll chuckle.
Aspects.
Aspects, and the old hoovering the backside.
Well, yeah, you don't want to float out in space.
No, we had a couple requests. A couple requests here.
Hey, there's a turd over there by the retro.
Squeeze in.
Okay.
The first one is I forget who had the story about these two guys that were arrested and charged with killing hundreds of eagles.
It's a guy in Montana and a guy in Idaho, I guess, or Washington State.
And I just don't get it. I mean, why would you want to kill a beautiful eagle? But
3,600 of them.
Yeah, it's amazing. Are they bothering the cattle? What am I missing about this story? Are they just killing these for
sport?
I'm guessing it's for money.
But who wants one? Who would want a dead, stuffed eagle?
I don't know.
They're magnificent.
Yeah, but they're much more magnificent when they're alive and flying
Poised
around.
to strike. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
They're in your basement bar.
That's just wrong. You shouldn't have that. So, but I did ask the question: Is are they being eaten? And Josh, you mentioned the famous club. What's it called? The
underground supper clubs that are rampant.
In which they eat.
All kinds of exotic
species
dishes. Sure.
Okay. But that we had a request for this song based on that interesting news story.
Time helps some species come back and grow stronger. I'm glad one creature's endangered no longer. I wanna fry up an eagle just to see. Fry up an eagle. Use the Colonel's recipe. It's still illegal. It shouldn't be. I need to know what one tastes like. I wanna fry up an eagle. My curiosity first killed the cat who wasn't that tasty. Frankly, I wanna fry up an eagle. They're dolphin free. Glenn Fry and the eagle said it subliminally. Did it. They're bald. Did it. And yummy. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Little Timmy Cavanaugh. Little Timmy Cavanaugh on frying up an eagle, ladies and gentlemen. I hope they're not eating them.
I would hope not.
Well, of course they're eating them.
At least one. They killed like 3,200.
3,600.
Oh, jeez. Some of those were eaten.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, that's insane.
Eagle wings for Sunday football.
Oh,
Eagles for eagles.
Do they shoot them with a shot? Is it a shotgun thing?
Maybe a bow and arrow. I don't know.
Oh, an arrow. Well, now we're talking sport, at least.
Yeah.
That'd be tricky, though. I mean, if you're anywhere near it, that arrow has to come down.
So does a bullet.
Wow, poor little Roger took one right in the arm. His dad missed. Sorry.
Well, thank goodness it was his arm.
Now,
right?
it's my understanding that you have some interesting things coming up in sports.
Is that your understanding?
Well, I was led to believe that you have a story that you said I would be interested in.
Oh, it's from the college bowl game last night from Frisco, Texas.
And what is that bowl called?
The Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
Oh, I like Scooters Coffee.
Is that's a regional?
Where's that from?
Yeah, they have those little kiosks in the middle of parking lots that you just drive up. Like they look like they're very tiny. They look like old photo mats.
They're kind of like photo mats. Yeah. And
I've never heard of this.
Me either.
Is this regional?
I know I go to one in Omaha, Nebraska a lot.
Okay.
When I'm
There's just one person inside this thing?
Or a couple, yeah. But it can't fit many more than two, that's for sure.
Wow.
I guess what happened to the winning coach last night when...
they dumped coffee on him?
They dumped coffee on him.
Oh, my goodness.
That's exactly right.
Third-degree burns in the hospital.
Always a great question over there. I don't think the coffee was hot.
No,
but,
of course
It's
not.
been a cold brew.
You asked.
God.
Silly. You don't want it too cold either.
No, yeah.
No, but that Gatorade's
Well,
cold, so that's...
Now, Tom just told us, a month and a half ago, that they have this thing called iced coffee.
Which I'm kind of not with the change in temperatures.
You're not
you
drinking
kinda wanna
now,
warm
right
up.
now?
You know, this is a hot coffee that I'm drinking as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps later in the show I'll go for an iced coffee.
On Monday in the Toastery Bowl, they threw toast on them.
They threw toast on him?
Thanks, Ace. And Aaron
right?
Rodgers.
And I'm sorry, hang on a second. And what is Toastery again?
It's a breakfast place. It's a regional restaurant as well.
Okay, so these bowls. Then they're getting the names of these places out there. Mm-hmm. It's probably a smart idea.
Sure.
So, what were the teams again?
The UTSA, University of Texas, San Antonio, and Marshall. Yeah.
Are these getting good numbers on the TV? Do we know?
Chad Pennington's son was quarterbacking for Marshall, where Chad went to school, and Josh McCown's son was quarterbacking at UTSA. So, more generations of quarterbacks coming up in the NFL, Tom. Isn't that interesting? And speaking of quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers again weighs in yesterday, telling us that he's probably not going to play the rest of the year. The Jets have been mathematically eliminated from the playoff scene. So he says he's going to wait till next year. John Morant comes off of suspension and goes for 34 in the buzzer-beating basket at the end of the game. Memphis beats New Orleans 115-113. And a world record coming up that has to do with pencils. World record in pencils.
That's a good one. I watched the video. Also, our friend David Rush.
I walk in here, and he's sitting over there. I've never seen him happier watching David Rush try to break world record.
Well, David was training.
It's the wildest.
You're watching training videos?
He's sick. He's not.
You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring it down.
The eye of the tiger. Go, David, go.
Gonna fly now.
Yeah.
He needs a Congressional Medal of Honor is what David Rush needs.
He's having fun. We'll get to that coming up.
Like he's having fun.
Like I said, a lot of NASA news. We have Talking Whales once again in the news. We have sex, big outdoor sex news.
I thought that could have gone anyway. Yeah. Big people.
Big outdoor sex news.
Big sex organs.
And big indoor sleeping news.
Oh.
Kind of sexy. Speaking of sexy time with Alli Breen is coming up, so you got to stick around for that. We certainly appreciate it. Ran into a friend of mine yesterday. I think I told you this, or 2 days ago. He and his wife do HelloFresh 3 nights a week. And he was telling me how much he loved it. And I got to tell you, HelloFresh this time of year can be a great idea because maybe you're a little sick of going out. Maybe the restaurants are too crowded. And the last place you want to be is the grocery store. HelloFresh.com/BT show free. What's it all about? Well, HelloFresh does more than 45 recipes each week. It's not just the recipe. They send you the food, and they've already measured it out. You just put it together. It's really a kit. And more than 45 to choose from every week. All kinds of food, by the way, from good old-fashioned comfort food to, if you're like Pat Godwin, no animal products, the vegetarian stuff. It's all there. They've also got the HelloFresh Market, where you've got a bunch of party pleasers. If you're having a shindig, you want that charcuterie board or whatever, HelloFresh has the answers for you. And they've got something special going on right now. Free breakfast for life with the code BT Show Free at HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. This means one breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. So save yourself a bunch of time A lot less food waste. That's important in today's world, of course. And have some great stuff to eat. Hello, what are you working on over there?
Oh, the zesty breaded chicken breasts with roasted potatoes and creamy mixed greens, a panko crust, and this looks so delicious. 30 minutes, it's on your table. You don't have to think about what to feed the kids. They're going to love it. Yum. HelloFresh.
All right. That's BT Show Free is the code. Once again, HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. Check it out. And I think you're going to like it. Save yourself a ton of time and, once again, restaurant-quality food coming your way. Also, coming up in the news, we have the topless crime boss. What? Well, you'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate pina colada and Thai-iced coffee-flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here we are. Can we open some presents today? Please, please, please.
No.
Woohoo. Why not?
The only one who was allowed to open a present was Josh.
Well, thank you. I can give you all your presents are here.
Yeah, all your presents are here. My presents for you guys are here.
Mine are all wrapped, but they're off-site.
Yes, but you didn't. Doesn't it take a little something away that you don't participate in this at all?
What do you mean?
Like I wrap my presents. Did you wrap your presents for us, Josh?
Not really.
I didn't either. Andy wrapped all your presents.
So it looks like the point he's making, as usual, invalid.
Oh, really? Andy's wrapping your presents? Hang on
Yeah.
here. I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm going somewhere with this show.
I like this line of questioning.
Does he have a special a tea get together, a coffee clatch he does in the
No, he
afternoon?
did it by himself while I was in California.
Let's move on before I don't want to call HR. Okay, I've got it.
Andy doesn't work with us.
I just thought of something.
What?
I wonder if people that are in HR, I've got a friend who is an HR guy, I'll have to call him, if they just dread the Christmas party knowing that the week after it's going to be hell week. The whole month of December, nothing but HR complaints.
What about HR puffin stuff? How did that?
Yeah,
how did that slip?
That's the dragon who supervises.
Yeah, he's like, all right.
Sexual harassment at work.
And when things get tough.
Do you remember HR Puffin Stuff's voice? He had kind of a voice like this. He talked with a southern accent, wore cowboy
I don't know
boots.
how you guys watched those. They were so weird.
Stuff.
Well, when Tom and I...
That's all that was on.
Well, that's all we had.
That's all that was on.
Three channels. I had two channels.
He's totally
so
wrong.
trippy.
But he likes Alf, so HR Puffin Stuff is right in his wheelhouse.
I liked Elf too.
I did too.
Yeah.
But I was also what was I, 9?
You guys are
But I know, but
you're all wrong.
The
Elf
guy
had its moments.
the guy that played the dad in Elf,
Yes.
who ended up having some issues off camera.
We could have not even mentioned that.
Yeah. But that guy really made me laugh.
Yeah, he's great.
Max Wright.
Max Wright.
Yeah, that I wouldn't Google.
No, Alf, you can't paint the garage pink.
He talked in a halting way.
I love that.
That's great.
Hilarious.
And Miss Ochmonic was
Seinfeld's mom. Yeah. You know the nosy neighbor, Mrs. Ochmonic.
Oh, she dated James Dean in real life.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, look it up.
What?
Yeah.
Man, the stuff he knows is
Let me look it up.
incredible.
She's right.
Chick's
Some
brain
things
is
go
something
in
else.
and doesn't come out.
And she was a woman.
Oh, you have
there
thoughts
you
about?
go.
You're going
There we
there. A couple theories.
Yeah.
By the way, does Andy know James Dean?
See,
No.
it all comes around. So the point you were trying to make was...
Hang on, can we get HR puffin stuff?
Oh.
I'd like to hear it.
Typically, HR plans the Christmas party.
Chick, I have it on DVD.
Thanks, Ace.
You have HR puffin stuff on DVD?
Yeah, it's a TV classic.
Oh, boy.
God, Ace.
Wow.
Just doing mescaline.
Find you a
watching
girlfriend or something.
Good luck.
All that Sid and Marty Krofft stuff was bizarre.
I've never felt worse about picking on someone than right now, Ace.
Well, he's happy about it. He enjoys it.
I'm surprised he didn't have it on VHS. That's the funniest thing. You seriously, you have, 4 VHS players at your house?
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 working, is that right? Or 1 for parts?
3 active. And
3 active.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're part of a new trend. We had that story the other day. They're opening up a couple of video stores in several spots.
And don't you have VHS that aren't opened, that are totally sealed still?
Yeah.
Those are the ones where I looked him up. I looked up some of the titles for him, and he's sitting on a gold mine.
Is he really?
Can't you seal
one
anything?
of them, was it? Which one just went for $70,000?
I think you said it was Back to the Future.
Yeah, a triple Back to the Future package or something.
Oh, all 3 of them. Okay.
Didn't you say you had, Friday the 13th or something?
A Nightmare on Elm Street
Nightmare
double VHS with special features that's got to be worth something. And that's still sealed. So I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm hanging on to it until
what?
$25,000.
They're called tape heads. The people who love VHS, and I've always said this. I guarantee that there are
Tom. I
guarantee there are men out there that are. What's the word?
I don't know.
They are. They've been imprinted by the pornography and the whole VHS thing. So they have to. That has to be, I would assume, part of a ritual in order to become fully aroused, if you will. The DVD doesn't work for them. It's not the content. It's the whole ritual. The whole set.
The clicking of the wheel and the whole thing.
I'm serious. I'm sure there's someone out there listening right now that. Hey.
Oh, that kind of stuff happens.
And I remember when I went online, you can buy what do you call it? Pornos, if you will, on VHS. Quite inexpensively, actually, John.
I have no doubt. Yeah, I'm sure they're.
Rewind. Was it Be Kind Rewind?
Sure.
Wipe off the thumbprint.
Yeah, that poem has really lost its use, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You don't hear that anymore.
You sure don't.
Okay.
I wonder where we're going after streaming. I mean,
right?
Will it just be present? Because we thought, CD, there's nothing going to beat CDs. Oh, well, VHS was amazing. You could watch one program, record another at the same time, and then CDs, and then DVDs, and now...
The next thing is you'll watch yourself in the movie.
Oh.
With AI.
Oh, you just put it
There'll
right...
be a generic character that is like the main star, and then when you watch it at home, you plug in your own.
If you could walk into a movie, have you ever thought about which one you'd want to walk into?
Oh,
Showgirls.
It would be
what? Oh yeah, the pool scene from Showgirls, where she's whipping her head back and forth. Oh yeah, Daddy, that gets me going.
You just want to, but you'd just be a spectator in Showgirls, wouldn't you? Want to get involved in one where you could, join the fun?
Get involved.
Maybe a little body heat action.
God, is that the only movie you ever saw that had sex in it?
I would love for you to have dinner with Kathleen Turner
tonight.
I'd
love to have dinner with Kathleen Turner.
Would you really?
Great sex.
Well, you better order.
You're looking.
You better order some apps.
That's just mean. Christy, if you could walk in, what am I saying? I know you'd walk into Breakfast at Tiffany's.
No, there's no good sex in that.
No, but Zac Efron movie, right?
Oh yeah.
No, but it's not just about sex. I mean, if you could walk into a movie and be part of that situation, what would it be?
I don't know. That's a great question.
It doesn't have to be
sexy.
No, it could be just like, what situation would you want to be in? And
Footloose, that'd be fun. Got to dance a lot.
I'd get to meet John Lithgow.
But you'd be meeting that Lithgow.
Yeah.
He's not fun in that.
You think he'd stay in character?
He's mean.
He had to.
Yeah, he's a mean guy.
Yeah, you want to meet Harry and the Hendersons Lithgow or somebody.
Have you seen,
what a cute little movie that is.
Have you seen Spielberg talking about Daniel Day-Lewis and how he stays in character? He goes, when we hired Daniel, I had heard that if you're hiring Daniel to play Abraham Lincoln, you're going to have Abraham Lincoln
on the set.
On the set.
Oh, damn it.
And he did not disappoint. Spielberg said.
I can shut down this conversation. Then, of course, there's Mamma Mia. That would be fun.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I'd get to sing.
I'd like to go there with
Go to Greece.
Some kind of poison I could put into the Gatorade.
Have you ever seen Muriel's Wedding?
Yes. No,
With
I
Toni
haven't.
Collette.
Oh,
You need
that is
that.
so good.
You watch that. And
That's
get back
wonderful.
to me. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
I've heard it's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Okay.
There.
That kind of brought ABBA back to the consciousness of people.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, the last SNL has a great ABBA sketch made me laugh out loud last Saturday.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's so funny.
See, ABBA, top of mind. People
So,
love her.
so funny.
Him.
I'm sorry. It's ABBA, Tom. Maybe you know them as ABBA.
I don't know them at all. I enjoy ignoring them.
Is this a sign of getting older when
Yes.
you see a list of upcoming SNL hosts and you recognize maybe 25% of them?
Yep.
Well, and the musical guests. I got no clue. I got no
Open up a People magazine and who are these people?
Read the
They're
entertainment
getting
news
divorced
every day.
after 3 kids. I've never heard of either of these
Yeah.
people.
The good feeling is, though, I don't care that I don't know them.
And
there was a
how-
time where I used to care.
Yeah.
And you know, I used to be Mr. TV, and I still do. I enjoy a TV program, but how the hell has Bones been on for 13 seasons? How has that happened?
What's that?
Exactly.
It's not bad, man.
Yeah.
What is it?
There's all these shows
She
that have been on
investigates.
forever. I'd never heard
Is
of.
Bones about an archaeologist?
I don't
No,
know
no.
what it is.
She investigates dead bodies.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
forensic
a formulaic.
pathologist.
People like their formulaic show. I like
Is
my
there
formulaic.
a pornographic spin-off of that?
Boners?
I would think it would be a little more subtle.
Oh, no. Really?
Really?
You want to talk to Joe Sixpack or not?
Tonight's episode, Raging Diamond Cutter.
It could be the name of the guy, Steve Boner.
Yep.
A very special.
It's pronounced Bonner. That would be the running gag.
Oh, yeah.
Very funny.
No, it's spelled Boner right here.
It's pronounced Bonner.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me play for you now HR Puffin Stuff speaking.
Hurry, hurry. Bring that rescue racer. Hurry, boys. Come on, bring it right up here. That's good. Okay, now hurry up, Jimmy. Get on. Get on. Quick now. Good. Okay, let's go. Now give it the gas.
Okay, what is this?
Give it the gas.
That's him. That's
That's
HR
HR Puffin Stuff
And
speaking.
who was he?
Mayor HR Puffin Stuff and the other residents of Living Island.
Was he a critter of some sort?
Oh, he's a giant kind of mascot-looking guy.
Kind of
I
like
never saw
Barney.
HR.
Like Barney sized. Only he was
Yeah.
orange.
Is it a dinosaur?
No.
It's
weird
never
man-looking
really,
thing, yeah.
They try to help young Jimmy, shipwrecked and led to their island, escape the evil clutches of Witchy Poo. It says here a zany witch who wants to steal Jimmy's talking flute for her collection of magical objects.
And her nose went like that.
Yeah, it was very crooked.
His talking flute, Tom.
Okay, I'm done with this one.
Oh, dude, it was just a drug-induced nightmare. Really.
Yeah, I don't know if you can
Wasn't there a
see-
human in it from
Sid-
England?
Yes, there
Yeah,
was
Witchy
human.
Poo was human,
Roberto
right?
somebody.
And Jack Wilde was
Right.
the kid.
Yeah.
The kid from Oliver, right?
Is there a
Look at Tom. I've never seen him more confused.
no? It's more bored. Is there a like a Puffin Stuff line of marijuana now?
Probably.
I don't know. I would think.
That'd be the way to go. Or a vaping thing that looks like this guy. You suck on his head to get the
Sid and Marty Chronic.
Oh, I like that very much. I'm sorry. This was supposed to be a sports broadcast. What happened?
HR.
Oh, Lenny Weinrib was HR Puffin Stuff. He's a stand-up comedian of the day. He was, okay. Hey, guess what happened yesterday? That's right. Aaron Rodgers knows that you want to know what he's up to, so he's more than happy to give you an update.
You know who I'd like to thank?
Who?
I'd like to thank Taylor Swift for at least having a more interesting side story than the incredibly boring Aaron Rodgers. Nothing has happened since he got injured story. At least Taylor, we've got Travis Kelce, and there's a little bit of fun going on. It's sexy time.
Aaron said yesterday during his weekly Tuesday appearance on the Pat McAfee Show, he's not yet 100% healthy in his recovery from that torn left Achilles.
Yeah, he couldn't be.
Still a few weeks away. It's been 14 weeks since it, and it would be...
Unless he's been in secret nanotechnology treatments.
Right.
The nanotechnology. That's what we need.
Little
to get
metal
up.
spiders in there sewing you up.
I think he's doing this just so he can keep that handicapped parking placard. Did you ever have one of those?
I was offered... I've been offered one 3 times now, and I keep turning it down.
And I lowered my price to $50. and you're still not biting.
Do
they check those?
Can you imagine?
I don't think so because my mom
the
has
scumbag
one
who
that's
sells
expired. I mean, it never expires.
Can you go online and buy a fake
Probably.
handicap
Probably.
parking pass?
Don't encourage this.
I know.
That'd be a great scene.
God.
For
He's not encouraging it. He's
a crook running, wanting passports. The guy fixes him up, and he goes, "You need a handicap parking?" No, I'm fine. It's okay. How about extra guns? You need extra guns?
You know what apparently is worth its weight in gold is the mayor and certain officials in like New York City will give you a park anywhere pass.
Oh,
and apparently,
oh my God,
like to like dignitaries and stuff, and apparently those are
way back when the press used to get those here, and you could park anywhere, like for sporting events.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
I bet when you got one of those, you felt like a king or queen.
It was great.
I've said
got
this
it through
before.
the TV station.
You go to Washington football. I'm sure it's like that around the NFL. That the tickets are relatively easy to come by. A parking pass. Because you park in, I don't know, Fredericksburg, and take a bus to the stadium. It's crazy.
I knew a guy once told me he switched doctors because the guy wouldn't validate parking.
I think I stopped seeing a therapist because of that same reason. Was that me that told you that?
Oh, maybe it was.
Maybe it was. I think it might have been.
That makes it even sadder.
I mean, I didn't really care for him.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
But
that's okay.
You got to do that. You have to do that. Go, I want to go there. Nah, there's no any parking. I'm not going.
Oh, sure.
Maybe they don't validate.
We've had that discussion. You've had something planned for a couple of weeks. There's nothing better than getting to 0 hour and, nah, I'm not going.
There's one thing better.
What?
When they cancel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you try to act, really? Okay. Zippity-doo-dah.
It's the greatest.
I don't have to talk about myself for an hour.
I forgot about it. Someone reminded me. You guys, you should come over to my side of the street. Flasher parking. I park wherever I want to park.
Especially the holiday season.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the flasher driving the fast lane guy all the way to work this morning. What the hell is that?
The key is the flasher parking. Here's another tip. Put one wheel always on the sidewalk of the store you're going into.
That's an emergency.
That's
nobody questions that.
You're in a rush, man.
That is good.
Yeah, don't spend more than 10 minutes in the store because the tow truck will be pretty much ready to go.
Like a tow truck's going to be there in 10 minutes.
I mean, nobody ever says, well, my doctor's terrible, but I'll tell you what, as bad as he is, he's got a great bedside manner, and his office is close, and he's got validated parking, so I'm still going to him. I think he's responsible for the infection that made me lose my hand, but still.
At least he validated.
Yeah, I can park there. No? Okay, sorry, just asking.
More sports coming up.
Like what?
Like, man, he's ready to pounce today.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll have a song from
Oh,
Pat
not yet.
in the,
What song?
I have a question.
John Morant's back in the NBA.
I have a real quick question.
A football bowl, college bowl
If
game
you ever
last
listen to
night?
ESPN radio, will they now stop talking about the Jets?
Nope.
Or they're just still going to, is that going to dominate all conversations even though they're completely out of contention?
Yep.
Just a little tip for you guys.
I'm
It's
just
over,
saying.
okay? No one cares that you're Jets fans. We have Mr. Pat Godwin getting ready for a big trip. Pat is going to be in Lexington, Kentucky, one of the most beautiful cities in America.
Oh, he's taking a trip?
You'll be at Comedy Off-Broadway, Pat. When are you starting that show?
The 28th of December through the 31st.
Oh, that'll be a nice post-Christmas show. And you're going to be on stage New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And
a lot of fun. Comedy Off-Broadway.
Okay. Have you found a vegan place to eat your meals when you're there?
You just go into any place and kind of order a salad, but yeah, I'll check it out when I get down there.
Maybe one of our listeners knows of a really good vegan
nice.
restaurant in Lexington, Kentucky.
Vegan,
for you. What does your son do when you go out to eat?
He gets whatever he wants. He has his favorites. He sticks with one thing for a while and changes.
Does he
like you?
Does he get a juicy hamburger? And
oh yeah.
As he's eating it, look you right in the eyes and going, God, this is heavenly. How's your broccoli?
A little bit of the juice running down his chin. How does this look, Dad?
Also coming up, we have, for some reason, there's so many drunks in the news. We got a couple of them, and I don't know, they apparently can't hold their
liquor?
Hold their mud. Oh. We'll find out about that. But right now, for those of us that enjoy a great steak, I got all my steaks. I've sent them already. Omaha Steaks, I sent more than 20 of them to friends. 20 boxes. Tell me more about Omaha Steaks, Josh.
Omaha Steaks, boy, it was perfect time for the winter. I love a nice cold day. You get those steaks going. I have a smokeless grill. I don't mean to brag, but I cook my steaks on that inside. And, man, just the flavor, the juices, everything is just so wonderful about it. Why not send those you love Omaha Steaks, especially with the deal they have going on right now? It's fantastic. 50% off site-wide. Plus, use code BTS at checkout. That's going to get you an additional $30 off your order. And, yeah, you heard me right. Half off everything, plus $30 off. Man, oh man. Send tender, juicy butcher's cut filet mignons to those you love or to yourself. Gourmet jumbo franks, easy to prepare meals like that meat lover's lasagna that's ready in a flash. Omaha Steaks, it's such a wonderful gift. It's great food at a terrific price for you. Everybody you get it for is going to be so grateful and thankful, and they're never going to forget that you got them a gourmet gift from omahasteaks.com. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Things have probably been fairly stressful, though. What do I get this person? Oh, I have to go out. I have to do this. No, omahasteaks.com has you covered. Skip the guesswork and all the stressful parking and running around. Get something convenient, thoughtful, and guaranteed to put a smile on the faces of those you love with omahasteaks.com. And every purchase, don't forget, backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. But most importantly, my gosh, this deal they have, 50% off site-wide. It's only a limited time, though. Check it out. And don't forget, also, you're going to get an extra $30 when you use promo code BTS at checkout. You have nothing to lose. I don't know what you're waiting for. omahasteaks.com. Achieve gifting greatness today. Spoil the ones you love and spoil yourself as well. Minimum order may be required. Thank you very much, Omaha Steaks.
Yes, a great gift indeed. Coming up, we have the topless crime boss. We have outdoor sex in the news in a big way, involving some of America's finest natural wonders.
Oh!
A couple of them. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
And scare yourself.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're here for the Christmas holidays. A couple more days, and then we'll be scattered in hither and yon. I think Tom's going to hither, or is it yon? I forget.
Yeah, it's Beaver.
Beaver? Oh, Beaver. Okay. All right, sir.
What day are they saying? Oh, don't be sure not to travel Friday or Saturday.
This whole weekend, all hell's going to break loose. That's what they're saying.
We'll be okay.
The TV stations will be at the airport.
Just be patient with everybody. Everybody's good.
Be mean.
Stay home.
Be aggressive.
Pound on the counter. I found that at least brings attention.
Now,
what are you trying to do to me?
We were exploring the world of sports.
Yeah, let's say Aaron Rodgers yesterday told Mr. McAfee that he added that if the Jets had won last Sunday at Miami and were in the playoff hunt this weekend when they host the Washington, whatever their name is, Rodgers said, I would have pushed it as far, maybe farther than I could, but I'm still not 100%, so we're not going to – we have to be smart is what he says. And or he would give it a shot to play against Washington this week, but he says no now. So there we go. Both those teams out of playoff contention, by the way, for those of you wondering. John Morant is back from gunplay. He had a couple of videos on social media waving a gun around. The NBA took exception to that, of course. He's missed all of the season so far. He was back last night leading the Grizz to a 115-113 win over the Pelicans, the Pels, and he had 34 points, including the buzzer beater. And last night in Frisco, Texas, the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl, redshirt freshman Owen McCown, Josh McCown's son, recovered from a shaky beginning. His first start of the year, completed 22 of 31 for 251 yards and 2 touchdowns as UTSA rally from a 14-0 deficit to beat Marshall, 35-17. Now, Tom, you'll find this interesting.
I'm hoping.
Marshall's quarterback is Chad Pennington's son.
Who's Chad Pennington?
Chad Pennington was a starting quarterback for the New York Jets for many years.
Oh.
And
his,
they were both there last night.
And his wife was on The Price is Right and sued Bob Barker.
Oh.
What?
That's his grandmother, probably.
Janice Pennington, wasn't that the famous?
I think we got a Pennington deficit over here. You're not up to date on your Pennington.
I'm not.
What about C.C. Pennington?
Who's that?
Oh my gosh! Well, you gotta get
Pennington or Peddington?
Penn.
Are you guys up to date on Pennington bread?
No.
When I was a kid, that was a big deal. Pennington bread.
No. I'd like to get back to our topic.
No.
Parking. This time
we were
of
talking
year.
football.
Yeah, that was so boring. I wanted to move on. Is anyone
let's
else?
open this parking hot topic.
Is anyone else bothered by now when you go to park some places? Yeah, I understand the importance of handicap parking. My dad was in a wheelchair for many years. Took advantage of that. So thank you. But now you've got...
That doesn't leave you blameless for whatever you're going to say.
Right.
Because your father was in a wheelchair.
No, it's just that now it's gotten to the point where you pull up to some places and they've got 5 different categories. Pickup only...
pregnant mothers.
Pregnant mother. Yeah, they've got... I don't know. It's just
mother with small children.
Yeah, okay. They need to have some larger sign so you don't go, oh my God, there's a space, and you pull up, this is only for someone.
I thought you always parked in the very back.
This is only for someone who speaks Chinese. They're really making a lot of categories here, right? No, but you're correct. I've given up. I just park and walk.
Are you told where to park?
No, I'm criticized as to where I park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me too. In all these years, I've never parked in the right place.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I always get that. Is this okay?
I just drop her off in the front door.
You just drop her at the front door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you are a man's man.
And then he drives away. I'm done with her. She can Uber home. Now, I'm sorry. Back to you.
They also have a Scooter's Coffee just opened in Evansville, Indiana. So
right on.
Scooters is taking over the world.
Scooters, here they come.
Yeah.
Tasty coffee.
It's a tasty brew.
And did you say it actually is old Photomat buildings? Is
No, they just remind me of
They just
Photomat
look
buildings. Yeah.
Do you remember Photomat, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Had to wait to get your pictures developed. Remember that?
And they were very, very tiny buildings.
Oh, yeah.
And they were, I assume that they were so small they just picked them up with the truck and took them away.
Sure, they put them in the middle of parking lots and they just drive out.
I wonder where they all went. Is there a warehouse in New
Maybe
Jersey?
they're scooters now. Maybe they found them and brought them out of retirement.
I thought they brought in really tiny cranes and hit them with big marbles and knocked them over. That's not the way they...
I don't know.
Scooters may be a little bigger, actually. They may be slightly bigger, but good stuff. If you see one, check it out.
Have they ever tried doing Scooters Hooters?
Not that I'm aware of.
Large-breasted women with a drive-through coffee.
Well, they did that in Seattle, Washington. Remember?
Riding motorbikes.
Yeah,
wasn't that
sexy baristas.
Sexy baristas, and they got.
Were they topless? Wasn't there a topless?
I think there was.
And then they had to put a bikini on or something.
Right.
I don't remember.
Is anyone? I mean, wouldn't you rather just have a decent cup of coffee than? Yeah, certainly is a nice body you've got. I can't touch it, of course. So could I have coconut milk in my? Thanks very much.
You know, for someone who says the word, it's just fun every day, you have no idea what fun is. You realize that, right? No idea at all.
Oh.
What's coming up in sports?
World records, stuff that you've come up with, so you consequently will pay attention.
Okay, that's very good. Well, we also have SpaceX news. We have NASA news.
We have a winner in our Big Green Egg competition.
Thank you, Mario Rossi.
Mario!
This is confusing.
Why?
Because he's from Oregon, Ohio. Well, see, it's
I've never heard of Oregon.
the state.
I'm sorry, Mario. You can't be a winner. This is all we're going to talk about.
Yeah, Oregon, Ohio is going to be top of mind for the rest.
Mario was the only one to have a perfect week in Week 15 in the NFL. Mario will be winning the Big Green Egg Mini Max and that special Gardner's WisconsinCheese.com oven-baked bundle. Tasty.
You know, it doesn't pay to go out and wander in the woods in Oregon, Ohio, because then it becomes the Oregon Trail.
Wow. He didn't have much time to formulate anything there. We'll maybe give him a few minutes and we'll get some.
No. We'll come back with something equally awful, I'm sure.
By the way, Mario.
Mario!
There's a notation here.
Yeah.
Apparently, Alsy talked to him. He cannot wait to take on Chick McGee and the shoe-in of the week on the air.
All right. Step into the octagon.
Mario.
Be my bitch.
Okay, the duel is going to happen. You can be part of this whole thing. Week 16 begins Thursday night. Come on, enter.
Come on.
Just pick your favorite teams. It's easy. bobandtom.com/contest. Just log yourself on there. Have some fun. bobandtom.com/contest. We're coming right back. We've got NASA news, like I said, and a topless crime boss. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast here to tell you about Michelob Ultra Courtside. It's getting fans closer to the NBA with a chance to win prizes like courtside seats, a trip to All-Star Weekend, and much more. Check it out at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access, Courtside 24-25 sweepstakes, no purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 and up. Begins on October 1st, 2024, ends July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Pepcid Complete knows that food is one of the best parts of game day. That is, until heartburn strikes. Thankfully, just one chewable tablet of Pepcid Complete provides dual-action heartburn relief with an antacid that starts working instantly and an acid reducer that lasts all day. So you can stay focused on that second helping of chili without worrying about heartburn. All day based on 8-hour symptom relief studies during the day. Use product only as directed.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Well, hello, Chick.
Hello. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
Hello. There's Josh Arnold
Hi.
at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
What's he doing?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. He's
got fire in his hands.
He's got a little project going on over there. What are you doing, buddy?
There's an incident.
I'm lighting a candle. I got this candle at my Pilates class.
Boy,
Why is that?
I have heard some gay things in my day.
Was it a gift?
Wow.
Did you see Andy at your Pilates class?
Hey, just because he wrapped you guys' presents, he was doing
He
it.
enjoyed it, though.
Well, he really enjoyed it.
You wrapped yours, didn't you? Or you?
Oh, I'm gay as a goose.
I just wanted to have a little something to freshen up the scent of the building.
Uh-huh.
As you may have noticed if you walked into the hallway.
Man, it stunk so bad.
Got it. It was, what were you making?
I made scrambled eggs.
He's made scrambled eggs that could last
I've
couple
got a
of days.
rapid egg cooker, and I made scrambled.
It's a bowl.
Did
Don't
it
act like it.
did it boil them in diarrhea? It just stinks.
See, this is one of those incidents where I feel crazy or there's something wrong with me. I smelled nothing.
It
it's pretty.
It was pretty pungent.
What?
Yeah.
It's
I told you,
back there.
I'm being truthful. I smelled it, but I chose to overlook it.
It's unpleasant.
And it was very, sulfur.
I mean, whatever that stuff is, that the people who distribute natural gas, the stuff that they're stinking the gas up with, they need something really stinking up.
They're fine.
Get that stuff.
Organic eggs.
Now, when you cook these eggs, you first kill the possum with the musk gland in it, and then
Jason, are you getting? He's in the producer's booth. Nothing. He says nothing.
Did you take out the mud vein?
Jason has COVID.
So do you like?
Yeah, I know. That's what
do you
I'm
like the
worried.
smell of my candle?
We can't smell your candle.
What
was
does
it? What does it
flavor
purport
is it?
to be?
scent say?
It says rose fragrance on it.
I like rose. Yeah.
That's my favorite candle.
it?
I ordered
Rose?
3 of them for the holidays. I got rose.
Let this burn over here.
I had one that smelled rough. It was but I realized I got the Rose McGowan candle.
Oh, wow.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, there's no direction you can go.
You know who wouldn't think that's funny? Rose McGowan.
Yeah.
She's going to be here. She'll show up.
You remember we saw her?
Yeah.
You know who should be manager?
Do you remember what I told you?
Harvey
I told
Weinstein.
Yeah, you told me to go up to her.
I said, Tom, I'll give you $50. Should I even say this? I'll give you $50 if you go up to Rose McGowan and say, "What does Harvey Weinstein's breath smell like?"
We didn't do that.
I bet it didn't smell like eggs. Let's move on.
Yeah, it's probably didn't smell as I bet he's got some pretty stanky breath, but not as bad as your diarrhea
So you don't
eggs.
smell that.
I really don't. I apologize,
Does your nose
guys.
work? I mean, do you have an issue?
Here's the thing.
It does work.
You do have a history of making stinky things.
Yeah.
in the green.
Well, the cod was absolutely a mistake. I had no idea it would be that bad.
See, but what were you? I'm going to make cod in the microwave tomorrow morning.
Because I had been microwaving leftover salmon, and we'll get emails on this. You guys are going to fight me on this. We're going to.
Okay.
When you microwave salmon, it's not bad. You don't get, it doesn't, it's not as...
doesn't smell.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, you get a hint, of course, but it's not...
I find that hard to believe.
Yes, and, but, so I thought, fish is fish, or whatever.
I love that fast food place. Yeah, fish is fish.
Tom, if you had been here on Cod Day, man, I probably wouldn't be here.
No.
Sorry, I'm glad I missed it.
It was so bad.
Well,
what the hell is going on in there?
Let's move forward here. What have you got over there?
I'm waiting for Pat Godwin to get this song ready.
All right.
For Josh?
Something for Josh.
I went to the green room. Someone cooking fishes. Smells like dead carp. Not something delicious. Josh is having seafood that he made last night. You see, good God, bad cod.
That was bad. Yeah,
okay.
Well, I will. You know what? I'll start making my stuff at home and maybe just eating there. Should I do that?
There's another kitchen.
Go to the
building.
back.
It's
there you
not
go.
that far.
Yeah,
I can get you. I can get you one of those.
If you say
electric wheel scooters, if that'd make it easier for you.
Oh, you know what?
It's got to be 40 yards.
Yes, I require a rascal. And by the way, I don't need the rascal. I just want him to have to spend the money.
Did you say that was 40 yards? Could we time 40s in that? You think?
It's probably actually 60 yards. What do you think?
I have no idea. I'm very terrible at
I go so
judging
fast.
distances.
I'm going to need some space to slow down.
That's right. Yes,
we can open the door at the end of the hallway.
Time the 40
right
and maybe
we can put a parachute on your back.
There you go. Deploy.
No. Where were we?
Well, we're actually. Did you know any of you people that I'm talking to right now? Mark Zuckerberg. You know what he's listed at as far as his worth is from Forbes. $119 billion.
Yikes.
Wow.
And apparently he's building a compound in Hawaii.
Yeah, famously. Yeah.
To partially train for this kickboxing bout he's got coming up with Elon Musk.
Is that going to really happen?
Is that really?
That's what they're... an in-depth investigation by the magazine Wired said the compound is being built on Kauai in Hawaii. Cost $100 million.
A lot of kickboxing.
The ranch will have at least, there's a workout room in it. Good question. The ranch will have at least 30 bedrooms, 30 bathrooms, and a network, Tom, of tree houses that connect some of the rooms. How fun would that be?
Cool.
Treehouse, Tom.
I love treehouse.
That is weird.
Should we get your daughters to like treehouses? Then you'd have to build a treehouse.
No.
I bet if they really did a psychological study and certain tests on Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, they would find out they're like geniuses, but they also kind of have the social brains of 13-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
There's some weird, stunted thing going on with those two.
They're all at summer camp all the time.
Boys, yeah.
They also have a 5,000 square foot underground shelter that includes living spaces and an escape hatch. And sources also say that it has an 18-foot tall water tank and pump system. The entire compound is completely self-sufficient.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do it, why not?
Do they have their own power station?
Yep.
Is there like a little nuclear plant in there?
Oh, that'd be good. Could you do that?
I don't know. That's going to ask.
If you funded, that's your property, can you put a nuclear powered?
Doubt it.
The red tape of buying like the plutonium or whatever you need, I can't imagine would be.
No, I think you can buy that underground. Just ask just ask
Hey,
Iran.
that's
Just ask
part.
Iran.
The uranium and all that, that's the easy part.
The commercials I've seen, apparently the power company has to buy the power back from me, is what they say.
Yeah, I think you might. I hope there's some kind of licensing thing for nuclear. Although I'm very pro nuclear power, but I don't think that Joe Sixpack should have it in his backyard, or even Joe Champagne in the case of Mr. Zuckerberg.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Oh, nice.
With the proper scientists, it would be completely contained.
David Rush has broken the Guinness World Record for the most pencils snapped in 30 seconds. This seems to me like something we could get a hold of and see how we can do.
You have to understand, he does them one at a time. You can't take two pencils.
Well, that makes sense.
Isn't he a teacher?
He lays them out around a table.
Oh yeah, explain it.
With pencils hanging half off the table.
Yeah,
and then he rushes up to each one and snaps it.
Wait a minute now.
The way you say that.
Now, what does he do again? He rushes up.
To each pencil, grabs it, snaps it, and then moves on to the next one. He's a juggler, you know.
Therefore, everything he does is valid.
I mean,
like Josh can't smell. You're sick, Tom. Your whole body's weird.
Just fun. He's having fun. He's just showing people you can put your mind to it. You can do anything, even if it's sort of goofy and stupid.
He beat the previous record of 61 pencils snapped in 30 seconds. A total of 63.
There's a video of him practicing, and there's a learning curve for this.
And that's what you were watching today?
Yeah.
When I walked in?
He'd be like the coolest guy in 4th grade. Hey, did you see Rush broke all those pencils? Did you ever try helping your kids with math homework?
No.
If you have, you'll know how to break a pencil and throw it. I want to speak to all those parents who have...
Well, I quit having kids at a normal age.
Well, that's...
You said the word normal.
Kitty got claws over there. That could be the cattiest thing I've ever heard.
But you realize that...
Well, you can't change... They changed math.
I mean,
since...
I did great on the math SAT and retro, but God, you forget everything.
Well, and this new math thing, I don't even know.
They keep changing it just to make parents suffer.
Why do they
What do you mean
that?
you can't carry the one and put it up there? That's how I do it. Well, that's not how
what
we
do they do
now.
with it?
I think they send it to the house next door. I don't know what they do. I can't stand it.
Math is a joke. Plenty of machines to do math.
Yeah,
I'm with
use
Josh
your
on this
phone.
one.
No,
Got a calculator
it's
on
about
it.
logic. It's
Math
fun.
is the true universal language. You got to be good at math to deal with the aliens.
Now, let me ask you this: do you think
remember algebra at all?
do people under 30 know what a pencil is?
Well, your kids use pencils, don't they?
Yeah, I had some.
Drawing
There's a place you can go online and get pencils with cool designs and your names on them and stuff.
What's the word I want here? How prevalent? How are the online signature apps and things? Those are like pretty much.
Oh, every document you sign anymore.
Every document is electronically signed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just did that a couple days. Yeah.
The thing is, when you sign on like the screen at a business, no, but if you're rather than that, where you're signing on the screen itself, and no matter how sober you are, it looks like you've had 54 drinks.
Well, they're usually so narrow.
And they say, "Oh, don't worry about it; it'll take it."
No.
It's like, well, anybody could just scratch something.
Now you just have to click on the space where your name would go, and it clicks up a rudimentary cursive version of your signature. Is what I've
seen that too. Yep.
Yeah.
Will it be all fingerprints in 5 years?
Retinas are one of them.
Will it be just put your thumbprint right there? It'll.
Or you just hold your wrist up to something, and that's where we'll have willing.
Well, we already have chips in our.
We'll have microchips that we choose to put in us. Right. As opposed to the many that we've not chosen to have in us, but are in us.
Right. Tom, have you ever used the Apple Pay with your phone?
Constantly.
Isn't that like the creepiest thing you've ever? I mean,
you know the best part about it?
Click it and hold the phone.
When you do it, you don't think you have to actually pay for it.
Right.
That is the best part.
It is real easy to spend money.
Yeah, that's why.
So
that's why the economy's doing so well. You mean I don't have to really pay for this? I just put it on my Apple.
Then you get your Visa bill and you go, "What?
What happened? Who did that?"
What the hell?
What's coming up in sports?
Another world record and another song from Pat Godwin.
Yes.
You devil.
Yes, sir.
Pat, your hair's really getting long.
Should I cut it?
No, I like it.
God, no.
Okay.
Shoulder
very
length.
handsome.
Shoulder length. I don't think I have enough
And now
of
that you let it go white, it looks like there's more of it on top.
Yes, I agree.
Well,
It looks it's almost Elvis-like. It's almost Buffon-y.
I have a little pompadour going on.
That's great.
With three strands of hair hanging on.
Yeah. Did you do the same thing down below? Do you have like a pubador?
Yeah. Pubador.
I told you the big news. I don't think I told you. I have a gray pubic hair. I found out
you do?
a couple days ago. Yeah.
Pat, you want to weigh in?
Geez, I don't have many at all.
Jet black, is it?
But you have some, right?
I think I have a couple.
Are you using the dye you used to use in your head down there now?
No.
Oh, come on.
That'd burn, wouldn't it?
Oh.
I've done that before, though.
Really?
Stings the urethra.
Yeah, as a balding man, I got to tell you, for my pubes, I'm doing a comb over now, Christy.
Oh, how lovely.
That sounds gorgeous.
Yeah, oh yeah. I used to part in the middle and do this alfalfa thing.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Like Moses down there?
Well, the strand wasn't. Wasn't hair.
Do the strand.
Yeah, do the strand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's my favorite Roxy music song. We have a clock ticking. I think you can hear it there.
Can we hear my favorite Christmas song, The Kinks, Father Christmas? When we come
No.
back? Thank you.
Christmas is a week from what?
It's not a week from anything. It's coming up this Monday.
It's turn the clock off.
Uh-oh. That's serious business.
It's 5 days
Can
away.
we update that sound effect? It sounds like someone going tisk, tisk.
Oh, don't do that.
It just sounds awful.
We discussed this off the air. I want to tell you about my buddy Steven Singer, because a little bonus from Steven Singer. He extended the time. You've got until 2 o'clock this afternoon Eastern time to get your order in, to get it in time for Christmas.
Hi, this is H.R. Puffin stuff. You know, Steven Singer used to provide all the jewels for my show.
Are you drunk?
It's true.
Could you possibly do anything? Go shave or something. We have...
You don't like H.R. Puffin stuff?
No, I don't like H.R. Puffin stuff.
Okay.
I couldn't care less.
All right, sir.
Let's see. Steven Singer Jewelers, specializing, of course, in diamonds, natural earthborn diamonds, my friends. For example, he's got those diamond stud earrings, the Anita diamond stud earrings, and I want to say they're just $298. So these are real diamond studs, 100% eye flawless. And by the way, you can upgrade your diamonds anytime. If you bought them last year, you want to make them even bigger, you get the full value of last year's purchase. That's right. Steven has the best guarantee in the business and, of course, free shipping. And I'll repeat it one more time. Order right now. Get the order in before 2 o'clock Eastern time today. It'll go out the door today. That's a guarantee. So do it today, please. Free shipping. Both ways, by the way, if he or she doesn't like whatever you get, and there's a ton of stuff to order. Natural diamonds. Steven Singer is a jeweler because he loves doing it. He could retire, but he doesn't want to. He has a great time helping people out get great, real earthborn diamonds, etc., etc. IHateStevenSinger.com is the place to go. Do it right now. If you're driving, pull over. It'll take you 2 seconds, and then you got he or she covered. I don't have to worry about going to the shopping mall today because I got it from Steven Singer. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, we have sex all over the world. Wow. And we've got a unfortunate activity at a nativity scene. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit TremfyaRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Tom Griswold. What are we drinking today, Tom? Is that another flat white?
Yes, it is.
Is that your favorite coffee right now? Is that what we're working with?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it before that? I know you recently found iced coffee.
The iced coffee. Then with the temperature shifting, check local listings. I chose to.
The temperature what?
Shifting.
Oh, shifting. Oh. I thought it might have gotten really cold out of nowhere.
We have temperatures in the news coming up.
Is that right?
In a very bizarre way.
Huh.
And all temperatures will be Fahrenheit.
Okay.
By the way.
Tom, this is from Clayton. As much as Tom talks about imprinting at a young age, that chick brings us back to old whores.
It sure does, yeah.
You were right, chick. That's exactly what happened with Tom. Your first time was with an old whore.
That's completely false.
We all know it.
That's why he doesn't watch porn, because they didn't have granny porn. That wasn't as prevalent as it is now.
Granny porn.
Yeah. So what would you have to rent, like Trip to Bountiful?
Dame Judi Dench.
That Granny Clampett. Boing.
Helen Mirren's still killing it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Well, now, have we completed our sportscast so we can move on to the...
Someone tell Tom that math has advanced quite a bit since the 40s. You were very upset with the new math. You have to.
No, I was just saying, I'm doing math homework with elementary school kids, and it's a little confusing.
And there's many people lining up with Christy saying, love the comment where she stopped having children at a normal age.
Sorry, that was rude. I apologize.
Oh, well, that makes it okay then. Yeah.
Empty nester, just sitting there.
No, my baby's back yesterday. She came back last night.
What do they call that? Boomerang child?
Well,
or
I mean,
something?
she's not moved back in. She came home from the holidays.
Yet. Okay, let's move on.
No, she's doing fine. She's got that
Sophie's
OnlyFans
doing
money.
great.
Yeah, she has the OnlyFans.
Again, another congratulations to our winner this week for the pigskin pick'em.
It's Mr. Mario Rossi from the confusingly named Oregon, Ohio.
Okay. Morning, folks. Us Northwest Ohioans, we can't listen to you much longer if you keep mispronouncing Oregon, Ohio.
Oh, really?
What is it?
They said it. They said it's Oregon. Oregon, like hexagon, pentagon, Oregon.
Oregon.
Is it like Oregon, like Wilhelm Reich and the orgasm theory? Anyone? No.
He was the third, right?
Pat?
There was Wilhelm Reich the first.
I got nothing.
Wilhelm Reich the second.
Wasn't that the famous book Oregon and Me by Orson Bean? No one?
Orson Bean.
Orson Bean, the old comedian?
Yeah.
Wasn't he just on...
show guy,
He was on game shows.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
What's my line?
He wrote a book.
Password?
He wrote a book that for some reason I read called Oregon and Me.
I never. I
It's
always
about
wondered.
orgasm therapy.
I always wondered what Orson Bean and Kitty Carlisle did. What was her deal?
You know what they did.
Well, they were always on our game shows.
Oregon.
What's that old joke where Kitty Carlisle goes, is it a horse? What is that? Is it?
No, it's a donkey dick.
It's a donkey. That's it.
That's the punchline.
That's
we can't really tell
As in,
the joke.
it's a donkey, comma.
To a
Dick.
man named.
Yeah, the host of the show would have been Dick.
Yeah.
Is it a donkey, Dick?
No, it's a donkey dick. It's a great joke, but really requires a very elaborate setup.
You know, and also, what was her other one? Dorothy Kilgallen, and there was somebody else that was in the Marx Brothers movies on those.
Oh, right.
Kitty Carlisle.
Yes.
Kitty Carlisle was in the Marx Brothers.
Now, so the point is, congratulations to Mario Rossi. I hope we're pronouncing that right. So you're saying it's from Oregon, Ohio?
Like hexagon.
No, Oregon.
Oregon, Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in any event,
get it right, Tom. You were wrong.
Let's put an E on the end. Oregon.
Okay. In any event, Mr. Rossi, who is from Northwestern Ohio, is the winner of the Big Green Egg Mini Max and the beautiful oven-baked bundle from our friends at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. So he was the only person of all of our entries that got all 16 games in Week 15. Week 16 begins Thursday evening. So would you please get your entry in bobandtom.com/contest. All you got to do is pick the winners. Don't worry about the spread. It'll be fun, and you could be joining Mr. McGee on the air and getting those nice prizes.
Our introduction for world records, just in time for this time of year. It's the holidays.
He said, Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys.
I love that song.
You don't hear this much.
No, you don't hear Father Christmas very much.
Oh, it's on my Christmas playlist.
This is the beginning of it.
Kind of rocks.
Kinda. Oh yeah.
Do you think it's because Father Christmas is a term from England?
Sure.
As opposed to Santa Claus, it's Father Christmas.
Is that why it doesn't get played?
Oh no!
Did you ever hear Sly and the Family Stone song called Brother Christmas?
No, never heard that.
You're making that up.
What about Sister Christmas?
Never mind.
Is that Melissa Etheridge too?
Thank you for letting me
be Santa Claus again.
Well, it turns out I have inadvertently become would you call me the green room menace? Mm-hmm. Is that a fair?
I think you've surpassed me. All I do is leave doors open. You have stunk the entire place up.
More than once.
And
I did not mean to. Well, I'm not the only one. Wyatt out there, he says the worst thing he ever did was make tuna mac in the break room microwave.
Oh, God!
He says it was okay at first, then all of a sudden it hit like nerve gas. Well, Wyatt, I'm glad to know that I'm not alone.
Man.
I'm in good company.
What is the worst thing that you've had you noticed on a plane if somebody's opened it up? Like I've
an oniony. It was
a Subway sandwich.
Yeah, it was some kind of
Subway sandwich.
It was some kind of real oniony thing.
Yeah.
But on the plane, that's not cool.
No, that's not the that's not the place for that.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, this is Judd from Naples, Florida.
Hey, Judd.
I want to let Josh know, sending out props, I started listening to his album Half Fat. That, of course, is the album title. And after about 10 minutes, I had to turn it off. My cheeks were numb from laughing.
Oh, how nice.
You knocked it out of the park. I've listened to the show multiple times, and I've listened to this album. I love it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you, Judd.
I hate to let you know, Judd, my album is what the critics are calling front-loaded. So that first 10 minutes, real good. The rest, nah.
That's not true. It's number one.
Okay. Now, Mr. Godwin.
Yes, sir.
You're going to be in Naples. Where are you going to be again? Oh, Lexington, Kentucky for New Year's Eve and several nights prior to that.
Correct.
Got a nice letter here. You have become a vegan. You are of sorts. You still wear leather and stuff, so I guess
yeah.
But you don't eat any animal products. Is that the thing?
For health reasons, yeah.
Okay, all right. This letter writer says, "Welcome back to Lexington. We look forward to seeing you. Check out the Social Vegan at Gray Line Station. Everything on the menu is vegan. There's also a vegan food truck called Moody Blues, parked at the Pivot Brewing lot. So there you go.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Now,
what do they call it? Like you don't wear leather or leather belts or?
Yeah, that must be somewhat of a different term, right?
Yeah, that's like I
thought that was vegan.
Encompasses everything.
Really?
Is it
okay.
Vegetarian and then vegan or?
Yeah, I mean it's a blanket term sometimes.
So you can't ride. You can't ride in a car with leather seats. That sort of thing.
Exactly.
That's what Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
does
McCartney is
really
big on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've read that if you're in McCartney's crew, if you don't wear leather shoes,
the local crew,
and you have to wear, if you want to eat for free, it's the buffet's all vegan.
Mm-hmm.
He's all fake leather, fake fur. He went so far as to date a woman with a fake leg.
Puts a nice cap on it. By nice, I mean I'm glad this discussion is over. Now, Pat?
Yeah. When they were done making love, he'd just kick her leg out from under.
Jeez.
What?
I thought we capped the discussion.
Sorry. My fault.
Okay, let's...
you think she was as a pirate at Halloween?
Every every now and again, a WW1 vet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With it.
Nice choice.
Paul likes to play
I figured,
the drums.
that was
probably
far enough away.
go back. Go back farther. You go back. You don't want to be.
You know, when you go see him now, Paul McCartney, he changes even the lyrics because he's just so socially conscious now.
Oh, really?
You want to hear if you go see him live?
Yeah, sure. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. I've seen him live like 5 times.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. I should have danced with her mother. Statue tall.
I think we see what you're
showing an example.
Yeah, thank you, Tommy Lee. We appreciate that. No. Is that
remember the bit that Josh has laughed at the hardest and the longest since you've been here? The whale talking?
Yeah, sure.
Well, apparently there's new scientists have tricked a humpback whale into having a 20-minute conversation. Did you see this?
Yeah, we have the story.
Is it up for today? Okay.
They tricked it?
It's
I've not seen this.
I find this fascinating.
Oh, maybe I forgot to print it. It's very weird. I'm as skeptical as I can be.
Now, do you believe, though, that whales can communicate? There's hard science to
with us.
Well, here's this. I've got the actual. This is from the SETI Institute.
SETI.
Oh, sure.
Search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
It says a team of That's where this gets squirrely.
Well, it's important work they're doing.
And it says a team of scientists held what they describe as a 20-minute conversation with a whale. The whale SETI team played a recorded humpback so-called contact call into the sea with an underwater speaker.
Right.
A humpback whale, and they noticed the whale has a name.
Yeah.
They've named the whale Twain. Approached the boat, responding to a conversational style to the whale's greeting signal. During the 20-minute exchange, the whale responded to each playback call and matched the interval variations between each signal.
That's communication is what that is.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
not talking English.
Here's where this gets weird. By studying intelligent terrestrial non-human communication systems, researchers say they'll be able to develop filters to apply to any extraterrestrial signals received.
Oh, I see. So they were testing the technology on whales. Yeah.
So they're saying this is at least some form of communication.
Right.
So, this is kind of a stretch.
Well, that's what they did in Close Encounters. They just played that song, and then when it was played back to them, they knew they were at least on the same page. They were communicating a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to have a conversation with a whale, what would you ask him? How much do you hate yachts?
Isn't it cold down there in the sea?
Yeah. Tired of eating fish?
Yeah.
Is Brendan Fraser down there with you?
He was in a movie.
Big fella.
Yeah. Man, you can
when did the orcas start taking? Remember the orcas are taking hostages off the Spanish coast. Can you tell those guys to
forget that.
Lay off? But do you remember the thing we had with the? Was it a whale that the French lady was talking to?
Was it a beluga whale?
Yeah, it was the thing that Josh laughs at the hardest.
Yeah.
It's an amazing exchange.
Yeah.
Were they belugas?
I thought, weren't they?
Yeah, I'll have to dig that up. I can't seem to find it.
Baby Beluga, isn't that a song? Baby Beluga.
Oh, you're thinking of Baby Shark.
No.
Yeah, Baby Shark. It was a big hit with kids.
Okay. Now we have another world record.
Yeah, world record right now?
Sure.
All right.
Stupid world record.
A Mexican acrobat has broken the Guinness World Record for the most aerial hoop somersaults in 1 minute female.
Now, let me describe what this is.
Okay.
Imagine like a big hula hoop hanging from the ceiling.
Sure.
And then you're holding onto the bottom of the hoop, and you spin around and tuck your legs in.
Okay.
So you follow me here?
Yep. So you can do somersaults.
You're going through the hoop as you.
So 90% of the effort is reliant on the hoop.
No, the hoop is just stationary. It's dangling there. And
but if
you want a sturdy hoop, yeah.
Yeah, if the hoop wasn't there, she couldn't do the somersaults.
Well, of course not.
Well, it's because gravity. She would plummet to the ground, I believe.
Right. She could arguably do this just with a bar and just go around the bar, but she's doing it.
Yes,
in
because
and
then you've got
hula hoop.
the tricky part. Of course, the hoop could be in motion, so it's a fun, cool record. Don't you think?
So.
I don't think it's either.
How many revolutions would you say?
What was it? What did she do? I don't.
Ms. Yamil Rodriguez achieved the feat. She performed a total of 47 somersaults in 60 seconds.
That's quite a bit. I bet she was dizzy.
I bet you'd have to be dizzy.
Good for her. Dizzy broad. You don't hear that very. Get out of here, you dizzy dame.
No, you don't hear that anymore.
How do you know that you can do the spinning thing on ice skates? I don't know. I always wondered how they figure out they can do that.
That fast?
Really fast.
That's cool. They tuck your arms.
I have a feeling you fall.
Spinning.
You fall a lot.
Yes.
Trying to spin.
Very cool.
Well, and then you come out and you're like, ooh.
Ice is slippery. Huh?
How do they do that?
It really is.
Aren't you the hockey fan?
Very much so.
That's one of the skill sets really required.
Oh, yeah.
You ever notice that those guys can skate backwards incredibly fast?
It's amazing, yeah. Stop on a dime.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Do you think during practice they work on their the figures, part of figure skating?
Kinda.
They make eights.
Do they really?
They skate in and out of things.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Huh. I was wrong.
Sometimes they embrace each other and they heave the goalie in the air and spin.
Absolutely. They'll recreate the final scene of The Cutting Edge.
When we come back, I was wrong. It was a killer whale that was talking in France to the lady that said, bye-bye.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Anyway, that's the story about the talking whales is a little bit, well, I don't know. It's a lot of malarkey. Okay, they're not going to have space aliens come down and, we're going to chat with the whales before we talk with the people.
Well, if they do, though, we're
never seen
ready.
Star Trek 4, then?
No.
Yeah, Search for the Sea, or what is it?
Voyage Home.
Spock
coming up, we have Sexy Time at American Monuments, and we have a new way of
it's got to be the Washington
internet dating, if you will. Has led to something incredibly ridiculous. And we have great news from NASA and SpaceX. It's all happening here. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Martin and more.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Here we are.
Seems reasonable.
We're having a party.
Hey, you're invited.
You're invited. Come on in.
I know we just had a story that you stumbled on about.
Take off your skin. Scientists tricked whales into talking.
Well,
to
these.
them. That's what they.
Scientists in plquotes. They play some whale sounds, and another whale comes up and starts making similar sounds. Okay,
but this is all connected with
and they
alien.
No, not making similar sounds. The exact sounds. They're communicating.
Well, they took a recording of a whale.
Right.
I thought you would be swayed a little bit because
I think that's fascinating. It's just that they say this is how they're going to learn to talk to aliens. I think is a bit of a stretch.
Because the fighter pilot under oath said that aliens exist. You don't remember this? And you're still like, nah.
Skeptical.
Yeah. Okay. But I did find the one where they say that the whales can talk. These.
This was a killer whale in France.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm from France.
The 14-year-old whale in question is, I assume it's pronounced Wiki.
I'd say Wiki.
Is it Wiki? Wikie.
Uh-huh.
We want to go with Wiki.
Wiki?
In any event. I shouldn't have even said the
guessing,
name.
Will you?
I would have gone with Wilkie, named it after a famous American presidential candidate.
It's French.
According to this news account, the whale is imitating vocal sounds.
She's an orca whale, and she mimics speech.
Not clear that they understand what's happening. We have one of these examples of that event here.
1, 2.
Whoops. Not quite.
1, 2.
That's good.
Closer.
1, 2.
Okay.
I love
1, 2.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, we're gonna need that sound effect for an upcoming story. Let's try this one. This is once again this French scientist talking to the what is it? An orca named?
It's an orca.
Wiki. There we go.
Hello.
That's good.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, that second to last one kind of turns into a Linda Blair thing. Hello, your mother's in hell.
Just leave it at that.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Is that sports?
Yes, sir. That's sports.
Okay, thank you very much.
Check bucket. This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do. Hello. Always be a good sport.
Yeah, we're going to need that sound.
That one is explosive.
Is that at the end of this one? Okay, I'm going to see if I can cue this up.
Listen to the third one. Oh, you're going to go just for that.
Well, here, do you want to hear this one?
The third one, it sounds like he farts, and then it's a come on.
Okay, here we go.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh no, that's a
scary one.
Hello.
This isn't the.
Okay.
You're talking about when he's counting?
Yeah, because he goes. It like makes a fart noise.
1, 2. 1, 2.
That's good.
Now we're good.
1, 2.
Doesn't he?
Hitting on.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to save this one for. Do you have the story about the PT Cruiser?
What?
This is.
Authorities in Michigan apprehended a drunk guy who defecated on his PT Cruiser.
Which, by the way, made it worth more.
According to a report from the Department of Natural Resources, the incident occurred at the Gordneck State Game Area.
Why is the DNR reporting on this?
Well, conservation officers came across the PT Cruiser parked at one of their entrances. That's why.
I see.
A man in the vehicle said he parked there to listen to owls. Officers noticed an open, tall container of natural ice beer in the cup holder.
Natural ice.
After admitting to being drunk, the man was subjected to sobriety tests, but partway through, he made a face of shock, grabbed his rear, dropped his pants to his ankles, and began defecating on the rear bumper of his PT Cruiser. That's when he was arrested.
If you've ever driven a PT Cruiser, That improves it.
The turn radius of a school bus.
I think they're cool.
I did too.
They're cool looking.
But try
man.
driving one.
They have a retro look.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, there's a reason they don't make them anymore.
Oh, they don't? They're done?
Oh, I didn't know they stopped making them.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the new model.
I wish I could cite the comedian, but he said PT Cruiser looks like if Dick Tracy were a soccer mom.
That is right on.
Really?
Whoever said that, that's extraordinarily right.
This guy had to have his blood drawn at the hospital. He mentioned to the nurses they were not drawing blood, but instead it's all beer. Not going to lie to you, pure natural ice.
Dude, natural ice is like 89 cents a tall boy.
Right.
So you didn't answer the question. Did the guy pass the sobriety test?
No, he was arrested.
And do we have audio of him?
Yeah, I believe we have the audio of him. He's in the middle of the sobriety test. And,
I thought you were getting prepared for this.
1, 2.
Oh, sorry. Won't do that.
1, 2.
Okay, it's
1, 2.
Here's it. Here it comes. Here's the PT Cruiser. And
1, 2.
All right, there we go. That was the one. Sorry. Wouldn't queue up there. Oh, God.
Oh,
that is messy.
See, we're not awarding the police enough. I mean, can you imagine dealing with this jackass?
Well, I mean, he wasn't belligerent. He was kind of funny. He said, he asked him on a scale of 1 to 10 how drunk he was, and he responded, I'm at a 5. I'll be honest, I'm drunk.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, officer. Real drunk.
Yeah.
There's a dead body in the trunk, too. I'm just going to be honest with you.
I just want to make love to an owl.
Also, officers.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who?
From a legal standpoint, if the guy says he's drunk, do you have to go through with a sobriety test, or can you just go,
I
okay?
bet you do.
Oh, that's a good question.
He signed off on it. Let's take him in, or do you have to? When he goes to court, do you have to go? Well, he blew a 6.7.
I think they would want the CYA, as it were. Yeah.
Did the guy? Well, it's so disgusting.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
But again, if you defecate on a PT Cruiser,
When nature calls.
It's worth more. I'm just saying for those.
I love the look of them. Remember those first ads? They had the devil driving one, and he was like a cool-looking guy.
No.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I got to get me one of those.
They do look
Then
cool.
I rented one, and I went, you can't do anything.
They're terrible cars. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, if you want to have sex in all of the natural wonders of America, we'll talk about that. Yeah. Have you ever done it outside, Josh?
I have, yes.
The dinosaur head? Where's that? In Arizona?
Oh, yeah.
Where did you?
Where
was
outside?
this adventure?
It was in a gazebo and a golf course.
Did anybody go, hey, can I play through there?
We were watching people play, and
Oh, are you kidding?
we were both clothed, and it was a reverse cowgirl situation.
We don't need
where,
to know all the
Oh, well, I thought, why not?
Well,
And so we were just,
So she had her
Did you
back
say,
to
do you have
you?
anything bigger than a 2-iron?
it was pretty rad.
And if you want to get lucky at the Christmas party, we'll have pickup line for you.
Oh, really?
Hey,
I'm the
you
boss.
know, I can have you fired.
I just wear my mistletoe belt buckle.
Of course, the classics.
Yeah,
These all work. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Zysol. At night.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Oh, no. I really made a mistake, guys. Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Congratulations once again going out to Mr. Mario Rossi.
Mario.
He's from a city in Ohio named after a state.
It's me.
Interestingly enough. He had a perfect week in our NFL picks game, and he won himself the Big Green Egg Mini Max and the special bonus prize, the oven-baked bundle from GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. How tasty. Now, by the way, his favorite team is the Detroit Lions.
Oh.
He'll be picking against Mr. McGee tomorrow with the Shoe-In of the Week.
Are you picking all the games again?
I'm picking all the games. They're up on my Instagram at the Chick McGee right now. A little sneak peek for you.
All right, we'll talk with Mario tomorrow, so you look forward to that. The reason I bring it up is you can enter for Week 16 today. It's free. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest and pick the games. Just pick the winners. You don't have to worry about the spread or anything else.
Pick your nose, pick your seat, pick a winner.
It's a lot of fun. And you could win yourself the Big Green Egg Mini Max, the Rolls Royce of outdoor grilling, of course, and that oven-baked bundle from GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. Can you just repeat quickly the PT Cruiser story, because I have been provided with the proper sound effect.
Oh, jeez. Hold on, kids.
And
Authorities in Michigan.
Can you tell us what the sound effect is, or is it self-explanatory?
He'll know
I'll
when
tell
to
you
hit it.
after the fact.
Okay.
Apprehended a drunk man who defecated on his PT Cruiser. The report from the Department of Natural Resources says the incident occurred at the Gord Neck State Game area, where conservation officers came across a PT Cruiser parked at one of the entrances. A man in that vehicle said he was there listening to owls.
I like them.
But officers noticed an open, tall container of natural ice beer in the cup holder.
Oh, natty ice.
And after admitting to being drunk, the man was subjected to sobriety tests, as often happens. But partway through, made a face of shock, grabbed his rear, dropped his pants to his ankles, and began defecating on the rear bumper of his PT Cruiser. It was then that he was arrested. He loves that.
Now, what was the cue again, Christy? What was it?
Then began defecating on the rear bumper of his PT Cruiser.
Well, the officers were wearing video cameras at the time. Yeah, you're working hard. You're a conservation officer. You get that call? There's a drunk idiot sitting in
There's a drunk idiot
listening to them. Okay. That actually is the sound of a whale.
Yeah.
Expressing some air
from his blowhole.
Yeah.
Talking, yeah, it's not.
He's trying to talk.
Yeah.
That isn't a
charming, really.
He's obviously talking with a bow. That's what he's talking about.
Okay. I'm sorry. Christy, is there anything else in the news of interest for us?
A Colombo crime family underboss was sentenced to prison this week.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah. Big Ralphie DiMatteo had said he doesn't regret the topless poolside photo that led to his arrest.
Have you guys seen this picture?
No.
The alleged number 3 member of the Colombo crime family.
Is he topless or?
Yeah, he's in a. I think this was done deliberately because it looks like a famous picture of Gandolfini from The Sopranos.
Okay.
There's that famous picture of James Gandolfini with the cigar and standing in the swimming pool.
Oh yeah.
This looks almost just like that.
This gentleman, Big Ralphie, was sentenced to 3 years in prison after pleading guilty to racketeering involving extortion and money laundering. He was caught after his son Angelo took a photo of him shirtless in a Florida swimming pool with a large gold chain around his neck. That photo, shared to social media, was the key to his capture, as cops were able to use it to figure out his location. When asked in court whether he regretted the pic, he merely asked why. It was a great picture.
His nickname is Ralph Nice Rack DiMatteo.
Oh.
Have you seen the story about the, I don't have it here, about the AI technology that can look at any picture and pretty much tell you where it was taken?
Whoa.
No.
I mean, it's absolutely amazing.
Really?
Yikes.
Based on if there are signs in the background, what kind of clothing people are wearing, what kind of greenery is in the background.
Really?
With incredible accuracy. You can take a photograph and the machine will tell you, okay, this was taken, and I mean, it'll pinpoint it within a few miles sometimes. Really scary stuff.
Yes.
So,
I know where all my photos are taken.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, where?
Taken 20 years ago.
Now, Pat, now that you're slimming down. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, there he is. I didn't realize he was ready.
Will you look at this?
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show. It's Ed from Ed Septic Sewage Supply.
Hey, buddy.
Ed, how are you? And thanks for calling. I didn't realize. By the way, nice mustache.
Well, thank you.
That is,
I wanted to zoom in real quick. Wish y'all a happy Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you. Same to you.
I see you must be calling from the tool shed there.
I am. I'm out in my shop. I wanted to call and let you know I'm running a Christmas special. I'll come out to your house. I'll keep your 7 drains a draining, all for only $19.99. So don't find yourself walking in a sewage wonderland this holiday. Call Ed.
It's all themed.
Oh, yeah. Nothing worse than having your family together celebrating at your antiseptics. You finish dinner, you're all circled around the fire singing Feliz Navidad. Oh, my God, Uncle Clarence screams from the bathroom. Apparently, he's dropped a Yuletide log that just overflowed the crapper. That'll never happen if you call me at 888 Down the Brown, extension 2. And let me inspect your pipes before your big holiday blowout gets embarrassing. Oh, and I'm super excited about this. Just in time for Christmas, I've added a few merch items at the Ed Septic merch page at downthebrown.com.
Really?
First of all, what child wouldn't love this? Rudolph the brown-nosed reindeer. That's right. Somebody's been kissing Santa's backside. That's Rudolph the brown-nosed reindeer. We also have a few other reindeer toys. Of course, we got crapping and splatting, plopping and shatzing, squatting and grunting. By the way, shatting and deucing, currently both on back order. Not your taste. Don't worry, I got you covered. Maybe your kid's getting older and they've outgrown Elf on the Shelf phase.
Right.
Start a new holiday tradition with the all-new Ed Septic Deuce on a Spruce. That's right. Deuce on a Spruce, patent pending. Just think of all the fun your family will have on this holiday with the Ed Septic's Deuce on a Spruce. Who knows what that crazy poo will do? And ladies, don't have plans for New Year's Eve yet? Play your cards right. It's not too late to have old Ed in your bed.
Oh.
That's right. So don't let the pinch that clogged Christmas ruin your holiday. Me and my turd-burgling elves will be on call all Christmas Day. Call us at 888 Down the Brown. Even if it's 2:30 in the morning, we're here for you. Remember, you never have to worry about your child singing, I saw Mama kissing Ed Septic. No, you didn't, you damn kid, because I'm the plumber that'll bang your pipes, but never your mom. And that's a holiday guarantee from Ed Septic himself. Happy holidays, everybody. And, hey, if you order today before noon, order your Deuce on the Spruce, and old Ed promises to fish you out a fresh one just in time for Christmas. I'm Ed Septic. Happy holidays, Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you, Ed. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays.
Amazing.
No, you didn't, you dang kid.
Shatzin and Deucin are the reindeer.
Yes.
He never hits on your wife
Splatzing
unless you want him to.
I heard a little Shetson in there.
Yeah.
Ed from Ed Septic.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
He's looking good, isn't he?
He went all out for that.
He's got to walk around
that-
like that.
I know, right?
That mustache.
Is he gonna shave
I think he's going to be getting. I think he's going to be getting divorced when his wife gets a look at that.
Yeah, he said she hates it. Yeah.
I love it.
That's a Fu Manchu plus.
Well, you know, and the punchline is he'll have a full beard by sometime this afternoon.
Yeah.
Actually,
Boy, he committed.
yeah.
He did commit, didn't he?
That is nice. Wow. I'm sorry. I've
Has he been
lost
walking
my
around like that all morning and I just noticed it?
I think he's been hiding from us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
No, I noticed it this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said, "What the hell are you doing?"
What the hell are you doing?
You trying to get her to leave you?
I thought he had a mask on at
I
first.
feel horrible. I didn't notice.
No, seriously, Christy. Back in the day when you were single,
Yes.
if you saw a guy with that kind of mustache, would you have?
Oh, I wouldn't even have looked at him twice.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Not my thing. It's
Well, but you have a
not.
Sam Elliott thing. He had a mustache.
Yeah,
Not like
but-
that, of course.
Not like
I mean,
that.
that one, it's a Fu Manchu that dangles down about 6 inches.
Yeah, it's well below his chin.
I mean, there's certain guys that can pull that off.
I think Jeff can. I think it looked good.
You think that looked good?
Oh man, I think he looks like
bad. The only place that
And
would
the
look good is
mustache
if you're on a
doesn't
Harley and that thing is, as you're in the wind on a Harley, that thing's out there like two 747 wings. It's awesome.
We should braid it before he leaves.
Oh, yeah, put the little beads in it.
Yeah.
Like
is a
Lou,
look. Yes.
Captain Lou Albano. Yes.
She'd love us for that.
Well, now the clock is ticking. By the way, this is probably the last time you'll hear this from our friend Steven Singer, because as you know, the shopping season is in full force. If you were trying to go anywhere yesterday, good luck trying to find a place to park, et cetera, et cetera. Here's a great idea. You can solve at least one, maybe two of your shopping problems by not actually leaving the house or even leaving your car. I'm talking about going online at IHateStevenSinger.com. It's very simple. And look and see what he's got. I can tell you for one thing, we've been talking a lot about these diamond stud earrings, always popular. He's got the special diamond stud earrings known as the Anita line, starting at just $298. And these are real diamonds, by the way. Earthborn, 100% eye flawless, real Earthborn diamonds. Steven Singer, of course, famous for diamonds, among other things. Just go to IHateStevenSinger.com. And here's the key. Order by 2 p.m. today. So 2 o'clock this afternoon, Eastern Time, today. And they will be in the mail today. It's part of his famous free shipping, by the way. And if he or she doesn't like the gift, send them back. It's also free. And if you want to upgrade, maybe you got some nice earrings last year, you want to get bigger ones, you'll get full value from Steven Singer with his famous full value guarantee. So buy real, natural, earthborn diamonds from an earthborn, real, natural guy. He is Steven Singer. I Hate Steven Singer is where you'll find him. IHateStevenSinger.com to be precise. Tell Mr. Singer the Bob and Tom Show said, hey, once again, you got till 2 o'clock this afternoon, Eastern Time. So, as they say in the song, let's get it on. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Coming up, we have Sexy Time with Alli, Breen. Also, we have a couple who's going to be performing adult activities of the most intimate nature in front of America's most famous natural wonders.
Oh, yeah.
And also a very unusual method of meeting people dating that is as weird as they come, I think. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Hey, Fidelity, how can I remember to invest every month?
With the Fidelity app, you can choose a schedule and set up recurring investments in stocks and ETFs.
Oh, that sounds easier than I thought.
You got this.
Yeah, I do. Now, where did I put my keys?
You will find them where you left them.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Tom, once again, frustrated. Some gadgets not working, and
no, it's working. It's just not enough.
His fault.
No, it's working fine. It's just not powerful enough.
You can turn it up. You know that, right? You can turn up the flashlight intensity on your phone.
You can make it brighter.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can.
I have a flashlight in my car.
Okay.
Why do you need a flashlight
I dropped
now?
something.
What did you drop?
It's got to be funny. He's giggling.
No, it's
rubber.
It'll seem insignificant.
Well, you sure
What'd you
can
drop?
I dropped the cover of this Sharpie.
Oh, and it's black.
It's black, and the floor is black.
The cap to a Sharpie. What
is that?
Which we have.
We have more.
I'm guessing 38,000 Sharpies in this building, and you got to find the cap.
I like to.
Is it underneath your seat?
No, I've looked everywhere. I can't find it.
I've looked everywhere. I can't find it. And I swear he walked past. And
okay,
Christy
during the
goes,
break.
There's a flashlight on your phone. And he said, it's broken.
No,
That's
it's not
what he
not
said.
intense enough. I can't find it. Could we move on? I'm sorry.
What's your problem?
We have a sexy time with Alli Breen coming up.
Yes, we do.
What have you got over there?
Here's sexy time right now. A traveler influencer, one of Tom's favorite words.
I'm an influencer.
who went viral after having sex outside an NFL stadium.
Yeah.
Says she's now on a mission to make love at all of America's 7 natural wonders.
Oh. Yeah.
Kaylee Killian, 27, made.
Have you seen a picture of her?
No.
No. Oh,
is she a hot toddy?
Thumbs up.
Hot would be.
Made the spicy declaration in an interview with Nude PR. Is that a magazine? What? They just talk about stuff nude?
I
Public
believe,
relations.
yeah,
No, I know what the P stands for.
Nude PR had a great piece on Kissinger. Talk about what a great obituary. They really covered the various aspects of his.
Saying she and her boyfriend, Cody Nelson, who's 29, have already ticked off the Grand Canyon. Cody and I love traveling and seeing new places, especially national parks. And we also love having sex in public, according to the adventurous
watch us.
exhibitionist.
Here she is sitting on, Mount Rushmore, sitting on Lincoln's face. That's very, very nice.
And of course, we're always worried about being caught because that's the part of the fun and excitement that turns us on.
Hey, not so judgy.
She's not hurting anyone.
She has I guess, 1 million followers or something watching her.
Of course, she's naked on...
bang it out, I guess.
Right.
What are the other wonders? You got the Grand Canyon there.
I don't know. What are the 7 wonders?
I got them right here.
Golden Gate.
Old Faithful or something?
So wouldn't the police be on
Niagara, the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
And this is North America.
Right.
The Bay of Fundy, which I always thought was a funny name.
What?
Huh? Bay of Fundy.
This is the worldwide.
Oh, this is the Taj
the Bay of
Mahal
Fundy
and all
is North America. It touches Maine and Canada, Nova Scotia.
Well, if you come up with the Colossus of Roads, that's not no North America either. But go ahead.
Oh, she's on OnlyFans.
Well, this is according to these are the 7 natural wonders.
All right.
The Grand Canyon, the Bay of Fundy, Denali.
Oh, the mountains and things.
Yeah,
and
formerly, is that officially still Mount McKinley? Or I can never remember.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was kind of changed, wasn't it?
Yeah, did McKinley do something wrong?
Probably.
Didn't he get shot?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Niagara Falls, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they'll do it under the falls.
Yeah, but we have to share that with Canada.
She's wet now, I'll tell you what.
She's very pretty.
The Redwoods, Sequoia National Park.
She likes the underboob shots. All of her pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like that?
She's hot.
Yeah.
Yellowstone Park, of course. Yosemite National Park, and lastly, this one is new to me. Sistema Soc Octon.
What?
A cave system near the Caribbean as part of the Yucatan Peninsula.
Wow.
Huh.
So I guess they're gonna do it there. Apparently.
So they've done the Grand Canyon. Now they got to do the rest.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's a
get out there.
Tall order. That's a lot of stuff.
And I think it's Yucatan.
What did I say?
Yucatan.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm. Hey, come to our place. Yucatan here. Yeah, with or without your clothes on. Thank you very much.
Speaking of without your clothes on, do you want to know the benefits of sleeping naked?
I sleep naked, so yes.
According to the Sleep Foundation, Josh, there are several potential benefits to sleeping in the nude.
Sleeping in the nude.
Such as improved sleep quality. Sleeping naked can potentially help your body achieve a cooler core temperature faster, which can promote better sleep. Improved skin health.
Really?
Yep. Increased sleep quality from sleeping nude may help the skin's ability to heal and may also help stave off dark circles, swelling, and wrinkles. Wow. Really?
I don't know about that.
Improving male fertility. Since wearing tight-fitting underwear increases the temperature of the scrotum, which can decrease sperm vitality and count. Sleeping in the buff might increase your sperm health.
All right.
You know who's got great sperm vitality? It's Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time a winner.
That's right. Making that deposit downtown.
That's right.
And for you ladies, it could maintain good vaginal health.
Sleeping naked, how?
Yep. It can improve airflow and help avoid an overgrowth of candida yeast, which can lead to a yeast
love that
infection.
song.
Oh, Candida.
You can use
We
it.
could make it
A
together.
candida yeast and a little yeast.
What is candida yeast?
It's the yeast that causes yeast infections.
It's a strain of
It's a
yeast.
It's a
strain
natural
of yeast.
bacteria that
Have
grows in
you
there.
heard of that before?
Yes.
Yes.
Do boys have that, or is that just for the ladies?
I don't know if boys have it.
It's primarily vaginal.
You know what you can't continue
Well,
doing?
it can also be in folds and stuff.
Here's what you can't continue doing, okay? And I hope you guys will back me up on this. If you haven't heard of it, you immediately dismiss it and don't want to talk any more about it.
No, it's not
like
true.
Candida yeast.
I was asking about what it was. I admit that I don't know what it is. I've never encountered that word in my life.
What answer would have satisfied you? Like it's a yeast from old Captain Baking Powder or something?
I mean, perhaps
It's
there's
used
some.
in a nice yeast roll. What do you want?
I'm sure that there's some interesting origin of the
Tastes
Candida yeast.
Tastes like cookies, fresh baked cookies.
Maybe it's based on some Shakespearean thing.
Does anybody else sleep naked?
I do.
Ace,
I do.
Pat? Okay. So the real men.
I do most often.
Do you?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Although I like the way I look in just long pants.
Okay, fair enough.
And when I say long pants, I mean jeans is what I sleep in most often.
For the bed.
It's so comfortable.
That's right. It's so comfortable.
There's some disadvantages to sleeping naked.
I wasn't done with all the benefits.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Sleeping naked next to your partner may increase feelings of fulfillment and connection between couples.
How about that?
Yeah.
It improves your self-esteem. Spending time naked around others increases self-esteem and a positive body image.
Also,
As long as you're being
if you're both sleeping naked, if you
complimented.
place your penis,
Right.
There's no need to.
That's a benefit.
yeah,
So-
that'll make you feel better.
So sleeping
You
naked
guys
is
don't
important.
get cold? I would.
No.
Never.
Next time you have a slumber party, just tell all these uptight people, "Hey, relax.
Hey, chill out, folks.
Supposed to sleep naked."
Yeah. This is for my health now.
Okay.
My self-esteem. So deal with it.
Well, you wouldn't sleep naked publicly if you had like an away game, if you will. You wouldn't sleep naked.
You slept in a plane.
If I'm alone, yeah. So
Well, that's what I mean at her place.
if I'm a guest at your house in a guest room, I'm
Right.
sleeping naked.
You are.
Just so you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No matter
Is
where
that
you're
right?
at.
Yes.
Did you shower first?
What do you mean?
Are you going to get your filthy ass on my sheets?
Yeah. Is he going to go in there in the morning and it looks like
So you
some
shower.
kind of Mark Rothko piece?
Because we all know
On your
we
sheets.
can't trust your sense of smell. So,
Yeah.
You can trust my ability to wipe properly.
well, I'm just saying.
Well,
Okay.
So wait a minute. You take a shower every night before you go to bed?
Usually.
Just a maniac.
How many showers
I'm
do you
surprised your
a
skin
day?
doesn't
like
fall
two?
off.
At least two.
I guess 3.
No, it depends. If I'm at the gym, I'll take a third one. But you don't like having a nice shower before you go to bed?
Sometimes I love
No,
it. Love
sometimes, but not very often.
Get it all clean.
If I had a special
it. In the summer, particularly.
a trying day, I will take a shower before I go to bed.
It's really
Relax
lovely.
you.
Yeah.
Now,
But the
so-
problem is it wakes you up a little
Every
bit.
now and then I get the dogs in there with me. We have a big shower party.
Well,
You ever have a shower party with the puppies?
No.
Oh, you got to. It's a great day.
that's
it's a great
dangerous.
time.
Shower's not big enough for that.
Yeah.
I think it's a wet, a wet hot dog. Next thing you know, you're ER.
They're not going to bite my penis unless I ask them to.
Unless I have the peanut butter
I'm
out.
just saying, it looks a lot
You're
like
not
a
getting out of here
lot
unless
like
you
a
do
s-
that trick I like.
A lot like a sausage in a steamy shower. The disadvantages of sleeping naked, I would
Are?
think. What if there's
Pregnancy?
burglary?
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I have considered that.
You've got a.
Do you have something sitting next to your bed that
Do you have
can
a pair of
grab?
shorts next to your bed so you can?
No, I don't. I mean, I
to
would
go
have
back
to
into your closet.
I'd have to go a good 12, 15
With my new fence
meters
and check local listings for temperature. I can't do it now; it's too cold. But I sleep naked and just take the girls outside on the deck with my new privacy fence. You can't see nothing, man.
Oh,
I'm out there on the
Unless you have
on
a
the
drone.
Deck.
So you're sitting on a wet, dirty deck chair.
No, I stand there and I lord over my ownings, and then
that's right.
And then I get the
This
girls
quarter
back
acre is mine.
No, eighth of an acre. I don't want to be too showy. And then I bring the girls back in. Yes, you've never done that. I know you've gone to the garage naked. I've had the privilege of seeing that.
What?
Oh yeah. We had a magical evening one time.
We did. I must have been high. I don't recall.
No, you were very high.
Is your lot really an eighth of an acre?
I don't know.
Mine's only a quarter. What's yours?
You don't
I'm
have
on a
a
residential
quarter of an
street.
acre.
I can tell you what mine is.
I don't think I'm a
What do I
50th of an
Hey,
acre.
Josh, watch this. You don't have a quarter of an acre.
What do I have? An eighth?
Not a
It's
16th.
little. Okay,
at
it's
best.
little.
The other thing they're not mentioning here about sleeping naked is if you have kids,
Right.
or if your kids are having a sleepover,
Right.
you don't want to be that guy because you'll be in jail.
I think we've covered this. The rest of us, Christy,
Yes.
stopped having children
Normal
at an
age.
acceptable. Our children are adults.
Gone.
Okay.
Obviously, if there are kids in the house, you get dressed when you get out of bed.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, you don't always have that kind of time.
What do you mean?
I have a system. All the clothes are on the floor, ready to go.
Oh, all right. Well,
That's 24/7 at your place. I like to dress.
Hit the bricks, Ugamog.
I like to take a nice shower, Christy. I'll give you my evening routine.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Brush my teeth, of course.
Sure, of course.
And then I put on kind of an Ebenezer Scrooge-like nightgown and have a candle with a cap. Just sort of drops down to my shoulder.
Who goes there? Leave me be, spirit.
But I'm a friendly spirit.
No! Out, spirit.
Who are you, child?
I'm your daughter. What day is it? Is Tiny Tim okay? Okay, sorry.
What was that, Bogart? That's the Christmas Carol? Hey, Tiny Tim okay?
You keep a pair of... I know Andy, I don't think he'll care. He sleeps naked, and he'll keep a pair of shorts next to the bed.
Oh,
sure.
I thought Andy would wear some sort of shorty pajamas.
No.
Booty shorts.
Booty shorts. Hey. Did I leave that hanging out again?
Did you wash my Star Trek PJ bottoms?
Oh, God.
Star Trek?
No, the ones I cut off.
God, no.
Mama. Does he call you Mama yet?
No.
Oh, you know he does. Come on.
Why would he do that? That's
Because
creepy.
Don't you guys know of a husband who calls their wife Mama? Oh, absolutely.
I heard my grandpa used to say mother every now and again.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
weird.
No, it wasn't done in a weird way. It was very
in the bedroom. It's a little weird.
Oh, I bet that is weird.
Mommy.
Yeah. He starts screaming.
But he would also call her lover, which sounds like on paper that seems creepy, but it wasn't. Yes, lover. That was very sweet.
Really? Yes, lover.
Yeah.
You ever introduce, like you've been saying, you've been seeing someone for quite a while. You ever go to an event and, I'd like you to meet my lover. This is
from now on,
Zelda.
From now on, I want to do that.
I've introduced Josh that way. We're out somewhere. This is my lover, Josh. People don't bat an eye.
But words can be very confusing. Like the word partner now is very confusing.
Could be business.
Yeah, never know. What's going on here?
Of course, you're going to say, what's going on here?
So what's going on here?
I mean, partner, what is this? Are you guys lawyers in the same firm, or are you sodomizing each other?
That would have been the best what's going on here I've ever heard.
We're two gay men. Will you please adjust?
What's going on here?
You guys are gay?
I don't have a problem. I'm just saying that the words change.
I can tell you don't have a problem.
No.
What's going on here?
Like
wait a minute. Do you take your...
I just need to know.
Really? You sleep naked with each other, huh?
Okay.
What are your names? Nancy and Dorothy?
Is that right?
All right, fine.
Shorty pajamas, is that what you got?
Wrap Christmas presents, is that right?
Yeah.
Do we have...
Do you know Andy?
Do we
You
have...
guys wrapped your presents in your men's.
I love wrapping
Not like
presents.
Andy does.
Tom, do you wrap presents?
I'm really good at it.
Oh,
not as good as
are
Chick
you?
McGee. Chick McGee's the guy
Chick is very good.
He's the guy that can cut the paper.
It's ridiculous.
Put it on the box, and there's nothing left over.
I half-assed it this year, and I still very proud of what I did.
There was something you were going to adopt, and I wanted to ask if you have the tapeless
the
wrap.
Tapeless packet. I did not do that. I did not do
How does that
this
work?
year. You actually wrap a present without using Scotch tape.
It's amazing. Just a series of folds, and it looks better sometimes than wrapped.
And then the final fold, if you will, is tucking the piece of paper into an existing slot. Sorry, Christy.
Speaking of tucking, back to the sleeping naked. You ever hop out of the bed, do a quick tuck, and go, I'd be a good-looking lady.
Oh, I'm a pretty lady.
What's going on here?
Don't you have your lover do that every now and then? What's his name?
Kevin.
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now, what's going on here?
We're lovers.
Kevin and I are
Is that right?
in a romantic relationship. That everything that's involved in one of those we do.
Are you being serious right now?
Me, as Josh Arnold. Yes, this is me coming out to my family.
Son of a gun. Tom, have you heard?
Whatever. It's okay. I'm busy over here. You guys keep going.
Josh, the gay blade over there.
He's looking for a Sharpie cap.
Listen to me.
I have nothing for my Sharpie cap. You raise a good point. What are we supposed to be doing here? I've lost my...
Well, we have a commercial, I think.
Well, I would like to tell you guys.
Tell me
this
about
is
some...
much more than a commercial. It's really a public service.
Oh,
if you ask
yes.
me. Omaha Steaks right now. The deal they have going on is simply tremendous.
Uh-huh.
Everybody likes good food, right?
Right.
Sometimes...
What? What do you got over there?
Omaha Steaks, right?
What's going on?
Sometime you get.
What's the story here?
You're lost for words. What is the story over there?
What are you doing?
Sometimes, what I was going to say, now that I've had time to think about it,
yes,
is sometimes good food comes at a great price.
Yeah.
And that's going to be rare. I'm telling you, this opportunity right now, it's for a limited time, but you should jump on it. 50% off. 50% off site-wide. Plus, use code BTS at checkout. That's going to get you an additional $30 off your order. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. Send tender, juicy, butcher's cut filet mignons, gourmet jumbo franks, easy-to-prepare meals that are ready in a flash. Send them to your friends and loved ones and yourself. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best, because Omaha Steaks is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. Every purchase is guaranteed like that. The most wonderful time of the year, well, it can also be stressful. You're feeling it. I'm feeling it. Hence the silliness that's occurring right now and the nervous laughter and such. Skip all.
You're waiting for us to intervene, aren't you? It's okay. I just sent my last box of Omaha Steaks out yesterday.
Yes.
20 of them. The perfect gift for folks out of town and for folks in town. If they're in town, then you get to go eat the steaks with them. Oh, you're making steak tonight? Oh, how nice. I'll be over.
Well, as Chick has suggested, the best part about receiving Omaha Steaks from Tom is...
Tom not accompanying the steak.
Aww.
Yeah.
OmahaSteaks.com. Great food at a terrific price right now, but it is for a limited time, so get on this. 50% off site-wide. That's half off everything. And you'll save an extra $30 when you use promo code BTS at checkout. Achieve gifting greatness today with OmahaSteaks.com. Minimum order may be required.
Thank you very much. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have a really weird way Californians are making a love match. The one pickup line that might work at your next Christmas party. We've had pooping on PT Cruisers. Now we've got peeing in a store aisle. It's all...
Okay. Very good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Gifts.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's a presentation. Would you like to hear the NHL fart again? Anybody?
Yes.
Anybody at all? Anybody?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't great feeling last game, but...
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. Hang on a second.
It worked pretty well. It sounded good.
Was that? Let's listen to that again.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't great feeling last game, but...
What was the question?
What was the question?
That really improves it, doesn't it?
We need to edit that so that it's the fart first, and then we hear him say, obviously it was a great feeling. Boy, sometimes you fart and you go, that was just terrific. Don't you? Christy, do you ever have that? Where you go, everything about that was great.
You want to call? You want to call up? Want to call up one of your girlfriends and go, "Hey, listen, Dolores, I wish you could can you get over here?"
Oh,
are you ever sitting there and you have to raise up to really give it the respect it deserves?
A true release of pressure, so you feel more comfortable.
I'm sorry. Could we possibly move?
There's
forward?
an odor, but it's not devastating, and then there's it's a pleasing tenor.
You sit back down; it's almost like you're more even.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes it
Christy,
really is great.
Do you have anything over there that would be of interest?
The New York Post reports that a group of California residents are looking for love in a new place. Near freezing ice baths.
In the new place?
So where, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Near freezing ice baths.
Wow.
Just outside of Los Angeles in the coastal city of Santa Monica, singles have stripped down to swim trunks and bikinis for speed dating in a pool of frigid water.
It's very good for you.
Called Icebreakers.
It is good for the body.
The event is designed to get conversations flowing.
Yeah. Does that thing ever get any bigger than a thimble? Who's this? I hope this place has a short-term lease. There's going to be a for lease sign on that building real soon.
Really into this, Reggie and the family. The mom of his kids and his kids. They have a big cold plunge tank, and they all go in right in every day.
People swear by it.
Yeah,
man.
he loves it.
After a meditation and musical sound journey session,
All right.
attendees are paired up at random to
morons.
plunge into a tub of water set at 37 degrees
Sure they do.
Fahrenheit.
These are the same idiots
That's
that
the
walk on
temperature right
hot
there.
coals. I have no personality, so I get into an ice bath and get into hot coals to meet people.
I don't know, Tom. They're just taking care of mind and body.
Yeah, sure they are.
No, the ice bath is very good for you. The hot coals is different.
Have you done the ice bath, Pat?
I can't do it.
It's not easy,
I
dude.
can't even do a cold shower.
Yeah.
They're saying cold showers are good, too.
So this is a form of internet dating. So your profile says I'm looking for a blue man with shrinking testicles, shivering.
I'll have a cold shower when I have trouble releasing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That helps.
Really?
To release, or it helps you just to let
To
it
calm down.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. Why don't you go take a cold shower?
Priapism, things like that.
Right.
It just won't go down. Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
Have you ever taken an ice bath, Christy?
I have not. No. But I have heard that there are a lot of great medical benefits to
Yeah,
doing
it's called
it.
perceived adversity for the body.
It's amazing.
Really?
Oh, it's
Well,
like
we did
listening to
this.
one of your songs?
Exactly.
You feel so. I didn't do an ice bath, but I did essentially a polar plunge type thing. You have this rush of energy that it's unbelievable.
Does your heart explode?
It feels like it's going to.
It can actually be hard enough. You got to be careful.
Is this safe?
For the most part, yeah. But advise,
I would not do this.
Talk to whoever you need to
Al
talk
Jackson and I did the freezing thing when we went to that big cooler freezer deal.
Is that still happening?
Yeah, those are still out there.
Those are still out
The
there.
cryo-
I thought I went over there and did it too.
Cryotherapy.
Therapy, yeah. Did you?
Did you
I
do
think
it?
So, yeah, I think. I don't know. Cold weather causes amnesia.
No, there are famous athletes I know that do this. Following a game, they'll get into an ice cold bath for various
absolutely.
musculature
Inflammation and stuff.
It's full of those things. The tubs are full of ice cubes, man, and they
Didn't Sandy
go right in it.
Koufax famously just stick his arm in there? Yeah. But getting your whole body in there, that would be rough.
I couldn't do that. I would not have any interest.
But there are probably people, particularly in the funeral industry, that would like their mates to.
Oh boy!
I like to get her right out of the. Cold
Josh, I don't know
ice
if you
bath.
know this or not, but most often people who work in the funeral industry,
necrophiliacs, and so therefore,
yeah,
they want to go where it's.
I'm sorry, Leanne.
You can get your action hot off the presses.
That's right. Don't move. Don't move.
Sorry, Karen.
Here, hold this ice cube.
We
over
know
there.
people that work in the business, so you're.
Sorry.
You're hurting people.
Trying to make people laugh.
A new survey out there.
A pathetic story about idiots.
No.
I mean, that's your first date.
I mean, that's gimmicky, of course.
Hi,
Yes.
I'm Christy. Oh, hi, I'm Bill. I'm taking my clothes off. I'm going to stare at you in a hot ice tub.
Some people would say Pilates is a bunch of bunk. Don't you Pilates every day or something?
I don't need to go into the benefits of proper exercise.
Well, yeah, but Tom wouldn't be for Pilates speed dating.
Yeah, he's not dating
It's silly.
anybody.
Yeah, see my legs moving like this? That's me and you later.
Oh, maybe he would do it.
You say that, man. That's a lead pipe cinch.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to come over there and say,
Yeah, the machine's called a reformer. I'm going to reform you, babe.
Oh.
Tom, would you do you think out there is a speed dating where it's two bathroom stalls and
Oh,
a
dear
man and a
God.
woman sit next to each other?
Not by design, but it's probably happened. That'd be the worst story ever. How did you and Mommy meet? A funny story. We both had dysentery. And
God. Well, on that note, police in Arizona arrested an alleged shoplifter accused of urinating in a grocery store aisle. According to the Maricopa News Service, police officers responded to the Sprouts Marketplace
Sir, what are you doing?
on a report of a man shoplifting and acting erratically.
What's the story over here?
What's this about?
The store's manager told police the man was walking around with a rotisserie chicken and had hidden merchandise in his clothing.
You know what? You had me with rotisserie chicken.
Another employee said the man urinated in one of the shopping aisles. The 24-year-old suspect was found walking through the store with his penis exposed and his clothes covered in urine.
Come on with this.
Just another reason I'm not a cop.
Police
What are you doing over there? Are you pissed? Oh, you got a rotisserie. You're free to go. That's exactly.
The man allegedly had the odor of beer and chicken in his breath. He was arrested for indecent exposure, shoplifting, and criminal nuisance. Officers said they found a can of stolen beer, while an employee found the open rotisserie chicken elsewhere in the store with part of it missing.
So this is like the guy that eats a few grapes as he grabs the grapes and puts them in his cart. Oh, I think I'll just have a couple bites of this rotisserie chicken. I'll just put it back on the shelf. Oh, God.
What's the first thing you eat off the rotisserie chicken?
Drumstick?
That's exactly right, Chris.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Easy to pull off.
Or you
thigh. I'm a
really
thigh. Thick thighs.
That's what you start with?
Yeah, I start with the thigh.
Or you pinch the top and pull the entire skin off, and you just eat that.
I don't.
I've eaten a whole one in the car. It's so good.
I'm not eating a rotisserie chicken while driving.
Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
Whole rotisserie chicken.
Not even kidding. I mean, a lot of it. On the way home.
Good for you, man. It's a skill.
Ripped it off.
Wow.
Ooh.
And you didn't crash the car with
Greasy hands?
Nope,
you got the bands off the drumsticks?
Yeah, that's an issue, though, the driver. Absolutely. You got to wipe down that steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So those days are gone for you, Pat. Unless
They are gone, yeah.
Eat
That's
a raw
delicious,
cabbage
though.
head while driving, like an
easy.
apple. If you're going to pee in the
You'll be
aisle,
back, buddy. You'll be
aisle
back.
of a store,
Yeah, I will.
I'm going to crack soon.
this guy was actually urinating in the store right there on the aisle.
Yes, sir.
Boy.
Have the decency to go to the paper towel section.
Yeah, yes, at
You can
least.
Mr. Whipple that puddle up.
Well, just
Mr.
be glad
Whipple
it
was a
was.
famous toilet tissue guy who sold.
Sure, yeah, don't squeeze the Charmin.
Just be
yeah.
glad it wasn't just urine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could have pooped.
Yeah.
Now, what's your philosophy? Or, I'm sorry, what is your policy, I should say? If you're in a grocery store and you go to the aisle where you can get the nuts and everything in the bags and you self-serve,
There was a point.
Eat a couple while you're...
There was a point in my life I would make a big deal. We'd go shopping, and I'd make a big deal about I would eat all the time off the bulk food aisle.
Oh.
And then one time I went into the store, and the person I was with said, the police are here for somebody stealing food out of the bulk food aisle. And I believed her. And I thought they were there for me. And they
You haven't done
weren't,
it
Tom.
since?
And I haven't done it.
What took you
I haven't
so
done it
long,
since.
Copper?
That's right. What do you got there?
You got grapes in your pocket?
Don't look at my pockets.
Well, Pat, you've been known to eat radishes.
I do it every time. I eat one, and then I buy a bag.
Yeah, so you get the bag, you
But
open
the
it.
radishes
They're
are
filthy.
yes.
They're grown in dirt.
They got the steamer, the little spritzer right there. I just rinse it off.
You
Boom.
rinses it off in the produce spritzer.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
That's plenty clean.
Yeah.
Probably.
I love it. Don't
Organic,
stop doing that.
Organic manure fed.
It's rough out there. It's a rough
radishes.
world. You got to get used to bacteria.
A lot of people will buy a bottled
That is
drink
true, Pat.
and they drink that while they shop. I've never done any of that.
Bottle of what?
A bottled drink.
Oh,
And they
I've
drink
never
that.
done any of that either.
Yeah,
And then they pay
Or
for it.
right. They pay for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've done that.
Yeah.
Of course. Now, let's. What have we got coming up? And we have some NASA news.
Yes, we have NASA news, and we also have who steals a baby Jesus from a nativity scene. We'll have that story.
Boy, that is asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bad karma there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
And the best room in your house for your house plants. We'll have that coming up.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Crutter.
Is it a surprise?
I kind of was surprised.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Business taxes. We're stressing about all the time and all the money you spent on your taxes.
This is my bill?
Now Business Taxes is a TurboTax small business expert who does your taxes for you and offers year-round advice at no additional cost, so you can keep more money in your business. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com/business. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service.
Say no, I have no time.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee joins us.
Hi.
She's over there at the
News desk.
news
We'll call
desk.
it
That's
that,
right.
yeah.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Jessica Alsman.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Steven Singer Jewelers makes it easy to buy real, natural, earthborn diamond jewelry for someone you love. No phony sales ever, just one perfect price every day. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com for more details.
There's Ace Cosby.
Let me give you a detail real quick about Steven Singer. Today is the day, the deadline, 2 o'clock Eastern Time today to get those orders shipped out free. Get it done in time for the holidays. You were saying Ace Cosby?
Don't punish our listeners. You sound like you get it done today.
I was going to punish our listeners. I'd say, is it time for sports?
Oh.
Are you going to take
That's
that?
hurtful.
Spider?
Spider.
Pull a better cartoon out of my ass. Hey, whoa! Wasn't that great, kid?
Was that great?
I'll tell you what, I can
I'm
cheer.
Chick, here's Tom.
I can cheer you up.
Who's that sexy man with a deep
Dirty
voice?
liar.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick, Christmas means Chinese food.
Yes, Ace. What?
I woke up this morning with stir fry in my bed again.
Oh no.
I've got to stop sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of
I like it.
the day.
Sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking.
You know, if you're not in the mood for Chinese food, but you want some good old American beef, that's right. Go to omahasteaks.com, get 50% off site-wide, plus get an extra $30 off when you use code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required. Thank you, Omaha Steaks. Thank you, Ace Cosby, for such jovial wonders.
I'm going to stir fry.
Beef and broccoli, man. Can't beat it.
I'm going to stir fry me a fillet.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
One big
Yeah.
giant stir and one big fry.
No, you get a wok, you get an Omaha steak, you get some eggs, you chop it all up, man. Oh, yeah.
A little fried rice,
Nice.
steak fried
You
rice.
got it all
Or you grill
done.
it. Hey, speaking of grilling,
Yeah.
I want to say a special hello to Mario Rossi.
Hey, Mario Rossi.
Mr. Rossi, he won the Big Green Egg Mini-Max. He was the only person to get all 16 games in Week 15 of the NFL. And you can be part of this because Week 16 begins tomorrow evening. And just pick all the games. He's, by the way, Mr. Rossi, looking forward to dealing with Chick McGee. He's very excited, it says here, about picking against Chick McGee in the famous Shoe-In of the Week.
We'll see
If you
about
want to
that.
enter Week 16, bobandtom.com/contest. By the way, Mario lives in, it's not pronounced Oregon, Ohio.
Correct.
I've been told it's pronounced
Oregon.
Oregon.
Aragon.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oregon.
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 Think hexagon and then say Oregon. Same thing.
Oregon.
Oh, God. No one likes you. Do you know that?
Sorry.
Okay.
The benefits of a classical education.
No, that has nothing to do with your
Nothing
education.
to do with this snotty
God.
attitude.
Simply doesn't apply.
You try and sound this pretentious. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can't.
What's happening at the famous news desk?
NASA sent a video of a cat to Earth from deep space.
Why?
The orange tab. Thank you for asking.
Now,
Jim.
wait a second. This is a story that you will like if you'd pay attention.
As Josh will say, so we've discovered and invented everything that has to do with space. Now we're just sending TikTok videos back and forth.
Yeah, at 100 times the speed that it's ever been done.
The orange tabby cat named Taters stars in a 15-second video that was beamed to Earth by a laser on NASA's Psyche spacecraft.
Psych.
19 million miles away. It
Little
took less
taters.
than 2 minutes for the ultra-high-definition video to reach Caltech's Palomar Observatory.
That's quicker than I can get my television set to come on.
Well, that's because you have weird issues with your
That's
television.
because you can't
But
run
what are the
anything.
what are the implications here?
The video was loaded into Psyche's laser communication experiment before the spacecraft blasted off to a rare metal asteroid in October. NASA wants to improve communications, Josh, from deep space, especially as astronauts gear up to return to the moon with that eye toward Mars.
So this affects, I'm going to say, 50 people on the planet at most.
Yeah.
But you're missing the point.
Am I?
The technology that we use every day that you take for granted, the brilliant engineers over the years have developed this so that you can
They're the
have,
same.
Just let me put it in terms you'll understand.
Stand by for pizza.
The extraordinarily easy access you have to pornography is due to the space program.
You think so?
Yes, the streaming, all of that. These great engineers develop. It's all part of the space
They all have
program.
blood on their hands. You know that
People
too.
who enjoy this and think it's interesting are the same people who design websites. When you go to the page, there's no enter. There's nothing to click on. It's like, you just click 3 times and you get to go into the website. And they put black printing on gray buttons
I hate
on
that.
the front of your appliance. Same people, Tom.
I'm just saying that I think you do raise a good point, though, Jake. That now that we have these incredible developments in communications, NASA is sending what is essentially a TikTok video.
Yes.
But they're proving a point that they can send something 100 times faster than they could before.
Neat.
And the aliens can receive it faster, too.
That's
because
another danger of this whole
someone out
thing.
there is going to,
This is an important point.
receive it. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And again,
Are you
just
threatening
asking
us
for
with a cute cat?
Again, pizza technology, I'm sure, is advanced.
There you go, chick.
Rapidly doing
Pizza
Pizza,
technology.
yeah.
How about that?
A NASA astronaut has revealed the potty training required in order to defecate properly in space. During an appearance on The Daily Show, Mike Massimino told host Cal Penn that pooping in space requires a lot of training. Literally called potty training, Massimino explained the process involved using 2 toilets in the training facility, one to actually do your business in, the other to practice alignment. He said,
Alignment.
I mean, obviously the difficulties arise in space with zero gravity, so they must be practicing in a traditional gravity. They can't do it on that plane that does those quick plummets. They'd have to be very quick.
He said to practice, there was a camera inside of this training toilet. Next to the toilet, you have a short-circuit TV, and you practice your alignment to make sure you're right in the center of where the opening is.
You have to look at your own.
That's got to be a very specific fetish. Yes, sadly, NASA didn't have to develop this camera in the toilet. It's readily available on some porno website.
He said instructors advised them to memorize the body position, which he likened to riding a chopper, and said he replicated that position in space.
Oh, a chopper, the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But you got that. Can you imagine? You're looking at a monitor of your buns as they approach the.
Well, there's my anus.
Oh, no.
Uranus?
Well, it's starting to open.
We're in space.
I guess we're getting ready.
Not Uranus.
Roger that, Houston. The anus is opening. Yeah.
I can count the spokes if you want.
Was there like a video of him practicing? Like, this is just crazy. Like, do you have to hold yourself onto it and then just it sucks it out and then you're,
apparently
does it?
There is a vacuum component to it.
Because if you move a little bit.
I always thought pooping in space was more like a butterfly net post. You know what I'm saying?
You mean they had to catch their own?
Yeah. Anybody got?
Well, it's better than catching somebody else's, isn't it?
Or you're sitting there at your computer, floating around. All of a sudden, this blimp-like turd floats by your face. Hey, Muldoon! For God's sake, get the butterfly net.
What if you're a bit loose?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Just clogging the instruments.
God, can we talk about anything
Getting in your
else?
coffee.
It goes everywhere.
They say we're talking with the great astronaut, Dr. David Wolf. He always says
Alleged astronaut.
The first.
Tom loves what I do.
Could I have him come here and kick your ass? Because it wouldn't be very difficult. The first 2 questions are always: is anybody ever had sex in space, and how do you poop in space?
Yeah.
So
there you have
one
it.
day
That's
he'll
how
talk
it
to
works.
adults at a party.
Josh, maybe you could work on this. Maybe you could develop a space bidet.
Oh,
you have the aftermarket bidet on your.
I don't like the term aftermarket. It's an addition to my toilet. Yes,
It sounds like a quite luxurious setup.
It's a whole wonderful.
It's an add-on.
It's heated, right?
Jeff, when you sit down, is there like a remote control?
There is. Yeah. Yep.
How involved was the installation? 1, 2, 3, or did you do it? Or
no, I was getting a toilet installed and some other plumbing done, and I said, "Hey, would you mind installing this too? Well, you charge me extra," and he did it for free.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
What temperature does the water?
You can change the temperature. So mine's a nice. It's a room. It's a little above room temperature, I'd say.
At all times?
Yes. Once I have the setting set, it's good to go. Yeah.
Is there like a special little heater right there by the base? Or?
There must be, because it also the seat is heated too.
Oh,
yeah.
Does it use a traditional AC plug?
Yes, it does.
Is there a tight aim or a wide?
Very tight aim.
Very tight.
Yes, you're not going to make a mistake here. And then as soon as you lift up off the seat, the water stops. It knows. So you're not going to accidentally.
And it's my understanding it can also be used as a water pick.
In dire situations, yes.
Is that right? Get your face down in there.
Just have ribs or whatever.
You got something caught between your teeth.
Right.
Stick your face down in there and get that big hunk of lettuce out of your 2 front teeth.
All right, when we come back, we're going to change topics and talk about sexy time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, sexy time.
Yeah.
With Alli Breen. I certainly look forward to that.
Give me that sex.
Right now, I want to talk about...
What do you want to hear during sexy time, Pat?
I want more sex.
That's right.
I want to talk about great cheese. Another great gift. I'm talking about Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. And by the way, they've thrown in a bonus. prize for Mario Rossi, the winner of Week 15 of our NFL competition. I'm talking about some great Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. Josh, tell me more.
This is really a great company with just wonderful cheese and sausage, artisan meats, quality cheese, and the freshest curds you've ever tasted, that's for sure. I mean, they are fresh. Famous squeaky curds. They come in white cheddar and garlic dill flavor. They're made fresh in the morning and most often delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. They also have amazing, ooey gooey, oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skillet, or air fry it. I had the bacon cheddar. Man, oh man, just wonderful. And I actually got one of these packages. I'm going to take it to Christmas Eve, and I know everybody's going to love it. For the sophisticated palate, that's how a sophisticate. That's how a sophisticate would say palate.
Okay.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Or an ignoramus.
One of the two. Try the super sharp aged cheddars. We're talking 4 to 17 years. I love that 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful but still creamy, and it just melts in your mouth.
All cheddar's over 18.
And those summer sausages, well, they're also good in the winter, that's for sure. They pair perfectly with all the cheeses that Gardner's offers.
And you can use them as a stirring stick, am I right?
The meat sticks, sure. Summer sausage might be a pretty thick stir.
Well, man
You'd have
up.
trouble getting it into the glass.
Man up.
Yes.
You got a Bloody Mary or not?
Yes, that's a very fair point. But yeah, they make the perfect stir sticks for Bloody Marys. Go ahead, check out all the flavors at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. Try them out. You'll see the difference, and you really will enjoy them over the holiday season. Perfect for New Year's Eve parties. Remember, cheese is always a good idea, so go to GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. And right now, listen to this deal. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. That's Gardner's, Gardners, WisconsinCheese.com. I'm not going to spell out Wisconsin for you. You have the internet if you have problems. Just to find out.
Thank you very much. That was extraordinarily helpful, especially at the end. Thank you, Gardeners. And don't forget to enter our contest with the Big Green Egg and Gardeners to win that nice prize package. BobandTom.com/contest. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Getting engaged can be stressful. Getting the right ring won't be at BlueNile.com. The jewelers at BlueNile.com have sparkle down to a science with beautiful lab-grown diamonds worthy of your most brilliant moments. Their lab-grown diamonds are independently graded and guaranteed identical to natural diamonds and ready to ship to your door. Get $50 off your purchase of $500 or more with code SPOTIFY at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com, code SPOTIFY for $50 off.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello.
Thank you very much.
It's our entire week seems like it points toward this one event. That's right.
Sexy time.
Sexy time.
With Alli Breen. There she is.
Alli. With her Christmas tree.
Very festive.
Yeah, I have it on.
That's nice.
Oh, it's like a fig.
Thank you.
It's a faux fig or what
Faux
is it?
ficus?
Faux
It
fig.
is a faux fig.
Yeah.
I think it's fig. I think Chick nailed it.
Yeah, something like that.
It begins
yeah.
with an F, so either one of you might be right. I'm not quite sure.
Fig or ficus?
Fern.
Fig or ficus.
A faux
Boy,
Not fern.
you guys are more brave than I am.
Wow. Okay, let's get right to
Friggin'
it.
tree is
Alli Breen is a stand-up comedian, and she is also the host of Sexy Time with Alli Breen, which is a good thing since that's what the show's called. And Alli receives letters from you out there about your love troubles. We like to help. You can reach her at ALLIBREEN on the various social media platforms that you prefer. And Alli, what's our first letter?
Dear Allie, my in-laws always give us a gift that includes them, like a vacation where they go on it too, or other events that involve all of us. It ends up costing a ton of extra money, and it makes our vacation time need to be spent with them. How can I tell them to stop?
Boy, how selfish of them to buy you a wonderful vacation or take you to these terrific events.
Well,
what terrible people.
Wait a second.
No, they're saying it costs them money.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Why does it cost them money?
It doesn't. What that person means is it just costs a lot more money than if they just gave it to them. They're still not paying.
Oh, I see.
Well, or it could mean, because if you get someone like the plane tickets in the room, they still have to pay for food and taxis and all that kind of stuff.
Well, they'd have to anyway.
unless it's fully covered.
Well,
Maybe when you get to, how about this?
Maybe she doesn't like vacationing with her in-laws.
I know.
Yeah, when you get to the destination, just ditch them.
Not a great person.
No, she's a spoiled brat.
This is why everything will be fine. If you get along with your in-laws, it'll be fine. There's nothing they can do to please you, lady.
Every trip, though. That would be annoying.
Yeah, but you're going where they want to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I doubt if. I'm sure they're going to some fairly nice places, I would assume.
Yeah.
But all your dinners are with them and all your, I don't know. I can see how this would be annoying, I think.
No, she's just
You could just
bratty.
Yeah, just suck it up and then just try to peel off some days where you're not with them, hopefully. And you can,
we've tried that, and it just doesn't matter.
Well, then tell your husband to be a man and stand up
you're
for you.
sick and get room service.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's hard. I don't know. I'm grateful for a vacation, but you don't want to be stuck with them like all the time.
Maybe a really loud sexual activity right next door to them.
That works.
Hey, Dad, you hear us?
Wow. Right. That'll be the last vacation.
Yeah.
Or you hear your parents. That's even worse.
Oh.
It's their vacation too.
Yeah.
Would you rather hear your parents or your in-laws?
In-laws.
In-laws, for
In-laws.
sure.
Did you ever catch your mom and dad doing it?
My own mom and dad. I love hearing my own mom and dad.
Let's. I think we've absolutely failed. So far, we've failed. Let's move on. Next letter, please.
What?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend's mom and I went to lunch together because it's been getting pretty serious, and she told me he wants to propose.
Scissor time.
I was thrilled, but then she asked me a ton of questions about our sex life, telling me how important sex was to him. I'm totally creeped out. I don't know what to do. Should I tell him? That is super creepy.
That is weird.
Maybe I misunderstood the relationship. These two people?
It's her boyfriend's mom.
Okay, so I did understand.
And
this is weird.
Then she starts talking about how sex is so important to her son.
How would she know that?
And asking questions about it.
Oof, yeah.
That's a little. That's odd.
Yeah.
What does this lady need to know, though? What is she asking our advice for?
I think to make sure that she's going to be able to satisfy her son if they get
No, but I mean the question from the
what is she
the
saying?
letter writer is: do I tell my boyfriend that this incident occurred? Hey, your mom was talking all about your sex life.
I don't see why not. Why not talk to him about it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey.
Or maybe here she should do this. She should do this. I'm sure they were eating at a really fancy restaurant, and when that guy comes up and he goes, "Would you like some fresh ground pepper?" You should say, "Oh, that pepper shaker reminds me of your son's unit."
I don't twist it like that, but it is.
I can think of a few things to do with that pepper shaker.
This is unbelievably creepy.
Yeah.
I think you have to tell him and then
let's go. Hey, what's the deal with your mom? She was asking a lot of questions about us and our love life.
And how does she know all these facts? And how does she know about those two freckles?
And the pepper shaker looked like. Can you?
Do you think your son? Is it possible that her son put her up to it?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Hey, listen, I need you to get some information from Roger.
And before
can you imagine that? I mean, that's an open relationship with your mom.
No joke.
Yeah, a little too.
Maybe she just says, like, look, this was really important in my relationship, and so make sure you keep it fresh. Something like that. Just what she should have done instead of saying, my boy just loves, hand stuff. So make sure you work that in.
The more intimate the details become, the more unpleasant.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think wait a minute. She needs to mention something to him and
she
say,
does need to say
tell
something.
your mom to back off.
Yeah. Hey.
He likes a lot of talk. You need to keep talking.
Wow, that's really creepy.
All right.
Okay, let's get to our next letter. Alli Breen is reachable once again at ALLIBREEN. With your love troubles, what have we got?
Dear Allie, my best friend's husband is very touchy-feely with me. I'm scared to say anything because he's never actually made a move, but I just feel like he keeps trying to put it out there in case I want to act on it.
Right.
But if I call him out, I'm sure he'll say I'm reading into things and I'm acting crazy. What should I do?
I'm
Keep
just
your
a
mouth shut.
loving guy, man. Come on.
Yeah, there are just some flirty people out there. He probably means nothing by it.
Is there anything wrong with a woman? What happened to the days where a woman would turn around and smack the guy?
Yeah.
I mean, you have every right to. Hey, hands off, dude.
Well, yeah, you could do that. Maybe you like it deep down.
But then she's right. If she smacked him, he would be like, "You're acting crazy. I hug everybody."
That's fine.
So let him.
At least he won't do it with you anymore.
Like, hey, I'm ticklish. Stop touching me there. Like, please. You know? Ugh.
Or just yell loudly, "Stop touching me there." That's enough to make him stop.
You're right.
Yeah,
That would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to hit him, of course, but you can, hey, dude, why are you touching me all the time? People will take notice.
Yeah.
And then they'll watch him moving forward.
You're suggesting that she say it out loud in a public place?
Absolutely, like
Yeah.
at a party or whatever. Yeah. Let's go, hey, quit clutching on me.
Clutching.
I think,
that's a
I
good
think
word.
it would have to be done in kind of a humorous way, or it would be.
Well, then he
Or
may
what?
not. This guy's, look, we're dudes, we're morons. He won't get the hint unless it's serious.
Yeah, he needs to get the
He'll
message.
think it's flirting back. You're right.
Yeah.
He will. If you.
Hey, Roger,
play
if I
with
want to
him
go
like
to
that.
third base with you, we'll go to a Yankee game, okay?
Sorry.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's. I don't
Just turn around, smack him, and yell "masher."
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Like Ruth Buzzy used to do.
Masher.
You gotta hit him with your purse.
Is that word ever used at all?
No, I can't imagine if it's
Except
still
in the
used.
context of potatoes?
Don't they use smash now for sex, right? We were smashing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd smash that. Yeah, I smashed
I'd smash that?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds delicate and lovely.
Wow.
It used to be for just
You
us
smashed
fatties,
last
but
night,
now
all
everybody
of it.
says it.
Okay.
No, not all sex isn't for reproduction, so it can get ugly.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to our next
Smash.
letter.
Jezebel.
All right, dear Allie. My brother and his wife do not like my girlfriend, and they told my parents if I bring her home for Christmas that they're not going to go.
Oh,
they have
geez.
2 babies, and my mom would be devastated if they didn't come. But it's really unfair to blackmail me like that. I want to bring her just to show them.
Yep.
They think she's trashy, but who are they to judge? What should I do?
To me, the answer is always the people who gave you the ultimatum, they are out. You remove them from the situation. Nobody who truly cares about you would give you such an ultimatum.
Yeah, that's pretty selfish
But what
that they
about-
would deprive the mom and the parents of the grandkids, too. So that's like, what the
Yeah.
heck? Get over it.
Hey, Zelda, could you put down your Salems before you pick up the baby? Thanks.
I held you and I smoked 2 packs a day.
Yeah, I see. I burned the kid one time.
That shut him up,
anyone
though.
remembers.
He learned to obey.
Right.
Hey, I'm not ashing in his soft spot anymore.
It was convenient.
This took a terrible turn. I blame myself.
Yeah, you started
Josh is right. The people who made the ultimatum, they're the ones ruining everything.
How do you
I
explain
would-
that to Grandma and Grandpa, though?
Hey, these people gave me an ultimatum. You just got to be. I think you'd be totally honest.
That's true.
And I bet they still go. Call their bluff. They're going to go.
Yeah,
they want their gifts.
I need to know how weird this girlfriend is. Or,
Oh,
Yeah, tell her
weird.
to strap on the stilettos and come along.
I mean, what's
Make it an event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on her best dog collar and get over there.
Take the ball gang out when you eat, but otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sad. Sorry to hear that's happening.
once again, our guest is Alli Breen, and I
Grow
spell it
up,
because
people.
I want you to get letters to her. ALLIBREEN here in the Bob and Tom program. What else have we got, Alli?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend has a foot fetish, which I don't mind at all, and I totally love to play into. But he's gotten into footies, which is basically handies, but with your feet.
Yeah.
So to do it, I have to basically face him, bend my legs Indian style, twist my back. It's just not sexy at all.
Yeah,
He
sure.
tips on a better way to position this.
Right.
I got this one
Oh
easy.
boy.
Track shoes.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Get a pair of. Get a pair of.
and
get a
don't tell
pair
him
of-
about 'em. Yeah.
Vintage Tokyos.
Some golf
they're,
cleats.
They're a nice blue from Adidas. Golf cleats would work.
No. Have him lay on the floor, and you can either sit on a chair or sit on the bed, and then you're just sitting properly with your feet dangling down.
I mean, there are many positions for an FJ, but you,
There's a lingo, FJ.
Oh, sure.
Is there a car, the FJ Cruiser?
It's got a very long back seat. He may just want that one position though. It might feel the best for him.
Really?
there.
Yeah, maybe you should try dating a normal human.
Now, wait a minute.
Very
a little
judgy.
rough.
You know what? He brings up a good point. Why aren't more people normal? Okay.
Yeah. This guy's going to get a mean case of athlete's dick.
I'm gonna be.
Hey, you got any Desinex for my crotch?
Gosh.
I know that's an acting is tough acting, but I don't know if it's good and
Okay, got it.
You know how you have to rub it on him.
As a wise man named Chick McGee once said, for a lot of people, they have something called a specificity that is required for whatever it is. It's, I don't know, get used to it or move on.
I'm not what you would call a foot fetishist, but I've had my fair share of these, and
what?
Not bad. I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Would you like you like him nice and calloused for that?
No. I like
you've stated many times.
For me, I prefer
you're a friction guy.
I prefer a freshly pettied person.
Please,
you
should never upset that.
Why?
People love Josh because he's stupid enough to say all this stuff out loud.
Tom is never going to forget
Like I said, it's not like I don't even know if it's in my top 8 or whatever of things to do.
You've got 8?
8.
Tom likes straight, heterosexual, missionary sex in the dark.
That's it.
Pat, have you ever had one of these?
No.
It's not bad, man. Yeah. It's not a good soft surface area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would think one slip and she could crush a testicle.
Mistakes can't be made.
Well, you know how you trial and error. Try again.
Right.
Keep trying.
Yeah. Allie, in the interest of saving our careers, do we have another letter?
No.
One more.
We do. All right. Dear Allie, am I crazy for thinking that my wife saying, if you want me, you can have me, has a very different meaning than I actually want you?
Read the beginning
If
again?
you want me, you can have me.
His wife says to him, if you want me, you can have me. But I think he wants her to say, like, I want you.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that very different?
What?
You never. I get this. Sometimes you have a person you're in a relationship with will say things they think they're being playful or sexy or whatever, but it's a different. It's almost like reading a text. Sometimes the tone isn't there. You read into it.
Oh, I see.
They're saying something else.
So she's
try it out on me, Josh.
If you want me, you can have me.
I think the funeral's about to start.
Well, I'm just saying.
So
if you get bored in there,
or he's thinking she's saying, "Well, if you want me, you can have me."
Right, when really she's saying, "Hey, I'm all
Yeah,
yours."
right.
There's a chance. You just got to ask her to.
I think it's playful.
She's a damsel. She wants you to come and take her and whisk her away, basically.
Now, if you got to listen to her inflections.
Yeah.
Well, if you want me, you can have me.
Right.
That's probably not as good.
Not near as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But it sounds like he wants to be whisked away. He wants her to actually be like, I want you right now.
Right, right.
Let me have you.
Well, what if she doesn't?
So do you tell the person or you just try to let it naturally?
All I know is it's going to be better than the guy with the FJ.
All right. You
I
can,
told you. We're never
you're missing
going
out.
to forget.
It's a whole universe of pleasure out there.
It's all sick, isn't it?
Josh's universe
sick,
of
sick,
pleasure.
sick.
Just saying.
Okay.
You don't try all kinds of things?
High arches or flat feet? Does it matter?
Yeah, what part of the foot?
Like,
I'm pretty sure this is like, if not the number one, close to the number one fetish in the world.
It must be.
I think.
And again, I wouldn't consider myself a fetishist because I don't need it. But when I've had it, it's pretty fun.
You ever had a stump job?
All right, we're done.
Okay.
I haven't.
done.
Everybody I'm with, everybody I've ever
We're
been with has been
just
able-bodied.
Allie, have a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, thank you.
Are
You too, guys.
you working this weekend in the city?
I'm actually going to be, I have my niece and nephew here with me now. Then we're going to Boston. But on the 23rd, I'm doing the Neil Cavuto show on Fox.
Oh, right on. Cool. Ask your niece and nephew about FJs.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, now you've ruined it.
I'm assuming they're
We're going to learn a lot
college
today.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Allie.
Happy New Year.
guys.
Merry Christmas.
Okay,
See you in 2024.
Now what are we doing?
I don't know.
Well, I've got something to tell you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. It's not as...
Is it about food?
It is about food,
Oh,
yes.
Good.
And it's about great food, too.
Yeah.
Omaha Steaks. Do this right now. OmahaSteaks.com. Take advantage of 50% off site-wide. Plus, use code BTS at checkout. That's going to get you an additional $30 off your order. Well, what kind of food are we talking here, Josh?
What are you talking?
Send tender, juicy, butcher's cut filet mignons, gourmet jumbo franks, easy-to-prepare meals ready in a flash. Let me tell you a little bit about those filet mignons. Sometimes it's like you don't even need a knife. You can just, they're so tender. And man, the flavor is just wonderful. Omaha Steaks, you can order with complete confidence, knowing you're ordering the very best, because every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. The holidays are here. They're a lot of fun. It's a really great time, but it can also be stressful and Oh, boy, what does this person want for a gift? What would they like? I'll tell you what they'll like. Omaha Steaks. That's right. It's convenient, thoughtful, and guaranteed to put a smile on their faces when you send them a gourmet gift from omahasteaks.com. For a limited time, remember, 50% off site-wide, and you'll save an extra $30 when you use this promo code, BTS, at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com. Achieve gifting greatness today. Tom, I know you've sent them to your brothers.
And 18 more.
Oh, that's wonderful, dude.
20 or 21 boxes, I forget.
Oh,
well,
you.
Minimum order may be required. You certainly hit that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Oh, very tasty. Don't forget the lasagna. I know it's not part of the so-called copy that you read, but I'm telling you, that lasagna is terrific. I've urged them to change the names to Omaha Steaks and lasagna, and they said, we're not going to talk to you anymore. We're coming back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's time now to take a look back and learn about tomorrow with reviewing the past.
Okay.
You're thinking of yesterday while looking ahead toward tomorrow.
That's very helpful.
Reminds me of the intro to Plan 9 from Outer Space when the guy goes,
oh, yes.
These future events will affect you in the future.
That's exactly right. Time now for Today in History.
1699. We go
Whoa.
way back. Peter the Great. And now he was a czar with a T.
Oh, it was a T-czar.
Yeah, a
Are you
T-czar
sure?
as opposed to a Caesar.
Caesar, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, it wasn't nice. He was a real dick T-czar.
T-S-A-R. Peter the Great. This is weird. He ordered the Russian New Year to be changed from September 1st to January 1st.
Sure, yeah. If you've read your Tolstoy, you're aware.
So everybody had to take their phones out and reset their calendars. What a pain in the ass. You think switching to daylight savings time is a pain in the ass.
That's when he got a new nickname. Peter Not So Great.
Yeah, people didn't care for it.
Did they, Tom? Okay.
So did they go forward or backward?
That's a great question.
They cut out 3 months of the year? I don't think so.
It was December 20th. He said, no, the New Year starts January 1st. So does that make you younger? I'm not sure why. Anyway, so 1699, the year of the mulligan. 1812, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Now, you remember the names of the Brothers Grimm?
I don't.
Brothers Grimm.
Russell and Aesop.
Close. Jacob and Wilhelm. They created Snow White, you know.
They did?
Yeah, absolutely. And how is that? That's a tough sell.
Were they the Hansel and Gretel guys?
Tough sell. No, I'm just thinking about Snow White telling, hey, Mom and Dad, I'm going out in the woods to live with
dwarves.
7 little fellas.
Yeah.
7 little fellas.
Weird.
I don't think she went into the woods thinking she was going to live with 7.
Did you hear what your daughter has planned?
Can you believe it?
You need to go to college.
Thomas Edison.
Oh, boy.
No, really.
What did Thomas Edison do, Tom?
Well, it was on this date he demonstrated the incandescent light.
Oh, he did?
At Menlo Park.
So there was nothing he could do to make a recording at this point?
In 1879, well, this was the light. He did at the time make, it wasn't an indecent proposal, it was an incandescent proposal, and here it is.
The first words I spoke in the original photo. Mary had a type of little and everywhere that Mary went, I would get a pizza patch.
Tom? Hey, Tom. Mr. Edison, we're going to have to ask you to
really
stick to the script, huh?
Becoming crystal clear.
Yeah, he could have saved a lot of money if he'd invented the LED.
Oh, my God.
1946, It's a Wonderful Life premieres in New York.
Big flop.
It was.
It was at the time when it came out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it got famous because the rights to the movie had never been secured, so independent television stations were able to play it for free for years until someone realized the music was copyrighted.
That's a good movie, man. It really is.
Absolutely.
I want that blueberry. I'll lasso for you.
Very nice.
Wow.
We missed Bob Hope's birthday. Bob Hope, 1920,
Yeah.
born in London, England, became an American citizen on this date, though. Sorry, in 1920, forgive me. Do you remember his real name? Leslie.
No.
Oh, is it really? I don't know.
Marion? Leslie?
I think it's Leslie.
Tina?
A bob hope is when a lady has a lot riding on a decent haircut. It's awfully short.
A bob.
74, The Godfather Part 2 was released. Great movie. Maybe the best sequel of all time. In 1975, Joe Walsh joins the Eagles.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Great
That's
movie.
horrible.
Great movie. Thank you,
Of course it was great.
Let's see. Peter Criss, happy birthday, Ace. One of your favorites, Mr.
Beth?
Criss. Drummer.
She still calling?
You still know? Yeah. No. Okay.
Don't make him mad. You don't
Right
want.
about
You don't want. Don't upset him. You don't want Peter Criss Cross.
Oh, very good. Time now to review what we learned on today's show.
Tom opened the show excited about all the Christmas decorations around town, all
Love
the
it.
lights and Christmas lights.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited about those lights. So I said I thought we should open our Christmas presents early today because my presents for you guys are here and Josh's are here. But Tom said
Mine's not here.
No.
yet.
Tom said
No. There's a time and a
I'm
season.
going to have help.
Quarterback Aaron Rodgers will not return this season. He's not going to push it because the Jets have been eliminated. I do enjoy flasher parking, especially during the holidays.
That's the only way to go.
Now, you don't mean getting out of your car and flashing the public.
No,
You mean-
turning your emergency
I see.
flashers on and parking wherever I want to. Josh made scrambled eggs in the green room today and stunk up the entire building.
Still, you know what? I've changed my mind. It didn't smell.
What did you do? Did you microwave them?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why did they stink so bad?
They didn't. They didn't.
They did.
No, it was all in your head.
Consensus. It's like you made poached
my
eggs out
nose.
of diarrhea. Is that
No,
it?
I'm not going to do that again.
Thank you very much. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have nativity scene problems.
Yep.
And where to put houseplants in your house, you'll be very surprised. Not there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Think you know your pro football? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com/contest. It's your chance to win a Minimax Big Green Egg. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.